Hallelujah, hallelujah. All praises glory down to the Most High, owner, creator, and blesser of all things. Long live his anointed, beloved Son in the hearts and minds of the faithful elect. Another honor and humility, Melchizedek Ministries. Your brother Malachi Maccabee, your brother, your servant. To my left, I got my beloved brother.
Shalom Israelite, Shabbat Shalom family.
That's right.
Your servant Yakinan Eliezer.
All right, doing out there, let y'all climb on in for a minute. We're going to share these links, get a prayer off. Headquarter Fridays, you know, we're going to get her done. If we can be heard, if anybody is online watching, we got somebody online right now, go ahead and throw a 7 or something up in the chat. We can be heard. Bang. Shalom, shalom. Hear me out. 7. What's the word? Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Okay, so we can be heard pretty good. All right. All right. Walk word calling part 4. You feel me? And lately the class has been about us walking according to the understanding and the true spirit of the Most High, true spirit of his Son, basically following the teachings and example of his beloved anointed Son. You feel me? So that's what we about. We understand who we are as a people. You dig? We're back above covenant, keeping the commands and full faith and all that. There's a certain spirit, though, that we're supposed to carry ourselves in, though. You feel me? A lot of people don't want to deal with that. They rather still stay worldly and play around with this thing. Look, Most High is not playing with nobody. Let me go ahead and put that on out there right now. We need to hurry up and get ourselves together and stop playing. He's not playing with nobody, anybody. You understand? Whether you be an Israelite or not, you keep playing with the Most High and you're going to feel his wrath. All right? Judgment starts at the house of the Most High first. You understand? And if it begin at us, what that's got to say about everyone else who doesn't obey the gospel, who doesn't believe the truth. You understand? So it's time for Israel to go ahead and get this together, man. Walk worthy of your calling. You understand? Become that spiritual. See, people love to throw out spiritual Israel. Spiritual Israel are the Israelites who are walking in the spirit of Hamashiach. Those are the spiritual Israelites. You feel me? So the bar has been raised on how we conduct ourselves, how we speak, how we treat our brothers, how we treat our sisters, our spouse, our children, our elders. The bar has been raised. You understand? And it's time for us to go ahead and vibrate like the sons and daughters of light the Most High created us to be, man. You understand? Yes, that's great. We are Israelites by nationality. That's what's up. And nothing more was liberating when I first found it out. I was like, oh, yeah, that's what it is. But our conduct, you understand? If we are chosen, our conduct must match what we are reading about in these scriptures. You understand? So we can become, so the Most High can look on his chosen and be like, you know what? I'm looking good. I made them in my image and I'm looking good. You feel me? Right now, they can't be said. We out here still playing around, commiserating. Shalom, executive woman, my sister. Shalom, shalom, shalom. So we're going to share this on social media in a minute. And then we're going to go ahead and pray on in. Wait for a few more of y'all to get up in here. Go ahead and throw some 7s in the chat if we can be heard. Make sure everybody can hear us. All right. Print Blake, Shabbat Shalom. My brother, Iris Stevens. With that Texas life like sheep, bro. All good. Malak Ani, I am king. Blessings, my brother. Shamakaya Maharakar, my sister. Blessing to you. See Karima. Aki Book, Israel, Ian, in. Blessings to you. All right, so we can be heard. 12 Tribes Athlete, my brother, blessings. Big up, brother. Ashia Indigo, Valley Dial Productions, Wardy P.
Shalom, Wardy P.
That's the Memphis brethren. Odell out the 8, blessings to you. Okay.
Wardy P in ATL.
Now, Wardy P is in Memphis.
Is it? Oh.
Wardy P, where you at, man? I could have, you know, I don't like to swear, but I thought you was a M-Town brother. North. I thought you was Memphis, brother. You may be down in the 8 now. I thought you was Memphis. My sister Alicia Edwards, blessings to you. Blessings to you. Yeah, he in Memphis, man. I know I wasn't tripping.
Well, I'm tripping. You know me.
Okay, Aki Book, Israel in downtown STL. That's what's up. Pop through. Pop through the headquarters, man, whenever you get a chance. It's all good, okay? Maria, Benjamin, Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to everybody in the building. Amuna Batya, my sister, Shabbat Shalom. Y'all piling on in. Tuvaya, that Texas life, my brother. My sister Alicia Edwards in the building. Odelia, Gilbert Patterson. I see y'all. I'm gonna let y'all fill on in. We're gonna hit a few of these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Slow down and edify, man. You dig? Israel must walk. Israel must walk in the spirit. You feel me? If we want to be sealed and make it to this kingdom, man, because it won't be a wicked toenail in the kingdom. Not one. Not one wicked toenail. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Ma'aki, Yadah El Yon, YAHUDAHS, Yahudah, blessings, blessings. Blessings to you, you and your household. Fat Dave, David Anthony, my brother. Gadal Dawid, my brother. Blessings to you. STL Israelites 2, that's Gaza Strip Gideon. Blessings to you and your household, my brother. Blessings to you and your household, my brother. All praise and glory and honor to the Most High. Benaiah Yisrael, praises. Vinitri long we yet pop through. Hosea the Sin Slayer. You thou son of light, brethren. What it do? Our blessings to you, man. Soraya Shebrew, shalom, shalom. Yakeem Mack, the DC sniper. That's the word, brother. The word, man. It's good to see y'all in the building, man. We want to thank the Most High for allowing us to come together, man, on his set apart day, the most holiest day of the week, his weekly appointment.
That's right. You
getting that Jubilees, it say that Shabbat day is more holier than any than any appointment of the Most High. And it happens every 7th day. You feel me? So we right on time, keeping our appointments. All glory to the Most High. All right. I keep book Israel in. Man, we right here outside North St. Louis, Jenner Station Road, Jenner Station Road, Hebrew. Send an email, send me an email, go to the description box, send an email to me, and I'll respond back to you right while we live. Eliana Ephraim. That's a St. Louis sister. Stay out there on that East Coast now. That's my sister. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Good to see everybody in the building, y'all. All right, hit that like button too. Going off. My horror call in the building, the Army of Israel headquarters. You over righteous Hebrews. No, man. Ain't none of that smashing on the Shabbat, man. We ain't playing around. We're gonna treat the Shabbat as it's holy, because it is.
That's right.
It is. You understand? 4th tribe, Kanye, Yahudah, the heathen slayer. My sister. The sister got that whip out. Seeking Yah's truth, blessings, blessings. That's my sister. What's my sister's name? Nessa, blessing you. Dang, no notification again. Hey, y'all know the enemy be hating. Y'all know what it is. You feel me? Everything all good. It's just what it is, y'all. All right, I see y'all up in here. We got about 50 people up in the live. Chris, Neil, Shabbat Shalom, Zion. We're going to go over some more scriptures. Bina, Beef, Yahudah, Yasharel. The Shebrew with the longest name in Israel. Right. Blessings to you. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. We're going to go over some more scriptures, y'all, on how we supposed to be in the spirit, man. You understand? All right, that's what's up, sister. May the Most High bless your hands. Shalom, shalom. And right on for sending me that video too. Seeking Yah's truth, my sister Nessa. That was right on time. That was right on time. And it's crazy because when that video was uploaded, I actually was meeting with a few people. I can't talk about it on camera, you know what I'm saying? But it was all in the same spirit, you know what I'm saying? So all praises to the Most High. I feel like I lost the Ruach. How I get it back? Hey man, it's time to get diligent, bro. You know, make your call in an election sure. I'm glad you actually said that. Yeah. I'm glad you actually said that. I'm glad you actually said it's one of the first scriptures we're going to go to. You understand? And also Proverbs 24, tell you, just man fall 7 times. But you get back up, man. Stop playing with this. You feel me? Understand this ain't a revolving door. Thank the Most High you didn't die in your iniquity. Ooh, you feel me? You got a chance, but stop playing with sin. Stop playing. Treat sin like that's your enemy. And you know he out here. Treat sin like he's your enemy. How will we know if we truly have the Ruach? Yes. These things shall follow those that believe. We can read about that too. Shout out to my traveler Lloyd. That brother be all over the map. That brother be all over the map, eating good. You say traveler Lloyd, you're gonna enjoy the Most High's creation, huh? I ain't mad. I ain't mad at you. That's right, Eliana. I at war with sin. Gotta be. Gotta be. All right, so it's good to see y'all. All right, we just go ahead and pray on in. Got to hit it, make your call in an election sure. Certain signs should follow. If you truly sealed and filled, is what it is. All right, y'all. So we about to face Yerushalayim or Jerusalem. All right, we gonna get the Most High's prayer off in the Hebrew. I know some of y'all caught up in dialect, whatever. Take that up with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to say it in the English, and we're going to feast on this word right here, feast on these scriptures, like we commanded to do on this Shabbat day. All right, so if y'all can repeat after me, take a sip of some good old Mayama, water. I repeat after me. Abinu. Shabbat Shemayim. Yid Kadesh. Shimka. Tabo. Malkuteka. Yeah, I say. Ratzonka. Kabbat Shemayim. Cain. Ba'aret. Etlakem. Kukenu. Tain Lanu. Hayom. Uslak Lanu. All. Kata'enu. Kamo. Shel Sokin. Gam. Anaknu. Lakotin. Lanu. Wa'ol. Tabienu. Lide. Nisayo. Ki. In. Kotsenu. Min Hara. Kilaka. Hamam Laka. Wahag Bura. Wahati Faret. Laome. Olami. Amen. Hallelujah. 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 Praise the mighty Yah. That's right. In English, our Father in heaven. Holy is your name. May your kingdom come. And your will be done. On earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us. Our sins. As we also have forgiven those who sinned against us. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. And ever. Amen. Hallelujah. 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 Praise the mighty Yah. That's right. Yahoo. Long live the king. Long live the king. All right, y'all. Let's get her done. Let's get her done. Praise the mighty Yah. Let's get her done. I'll praise and glory now to the Most High. I'm going to start this off real quick in 2 Peter, the first chapter. Second Peter chapter 1. 2 Peter 1, 1 through 11. 2 Peter 1, 1 through 11. Take this walk serious, family. Take it beyond serious because it is. There's so much at stake. There's an incorruptible, never fading inheritance reserved for you. You understand? So we must walk in the proper spirit, proper vibration, the proper influence. You understand? All right, we shouldn't be under the same spirit we was up under. I'm talking about like emotionally or trapped or in bondage to our emotions. You understand? We shouldn't be as little children and we start spending years and years in this walk, man. You understand? We shouldn't be in bondage to fear, doubt, worrying, all of it. OCD, what they call that, obsessive control disorder. Any of it, man. Any of it. You are not in bondage or a slave to sin, to the works of the flesh. You understand? To the devil. You're not. You understand? So we got to make sure we make our call in our election sure. Other than that, we're going to miss the mark. And watch, this is not just me talking. It ain't like we making this stuff up. You understand? The Messiah raised the bar, right? He raised the bar. This was the true spirit in which you were supposed to be walking in, right? Not the spirit of the Pharisees and the Sadducees and them. You dig? and all the different factions and cliques around Israel. The spirit of that the Messiah was vibrating in, the set apart spirit. They call it the Ruach HaKodesh, that spirit. You understand? The set apart spirit, the essence and power of the Almighty. That's the spirit you're supposed to be vibrating in. You understand? And the evidence of it is the fruits of the spirit. Galatians, the 5th chapter. Fruits are byproducts of seeds. Seeds are planted. In this case, we talking about spiritual. So spiritual seeds planted within your mind. You understand? And fruits grow. What kind of fruits? Love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. All these are fruits of the spirit. If you're operating like that, you're vibrating like a true son of the Most High. Against such, there is no law.
That's right.
You're not in violation if you're operating like that. That's evidence that the spirit of the Most High dwelleth within you because his seed was planted within you. You see? And every time you bump into the adversary, knowing that you're not in bondage to him, he gave you the power, the strategy, and the weapons to conquer Slick Willie. You gonna do it or not? That's all it come down to. You gonna stand up and fight or not? You feel me? So that's what this whole thing is about. There's a war going on outside, man. You understand? Well, they say the revolution won't be televised. This war didn't start in the heavens. It's an invisible war that goes on within your mind, and you play it out. You think about it. You feel me? Then you speak on it, and then you act on it. And then whether it's righteous or whether it's evil, that's what becomes your reality, man. Why certain things you ain't even got to entertain. It's like, yeah, whatever. That don't even exist to me. How about that? All right. All right, so let's get this done. 2 Peter, the 1st chapter is where we going first. 2 Peter chapter 1. We're going to read 1 through 11. 1 through 11. Walk worthy of your calling, Zion. Do not lose your crown. Do not get your name blotted out the book of life. Ooh. You see? Don't grieve the set apart spirit because it will depart. It will depart. The fact that you believe, you have it. You understand? But don't grieve it. It will depart. And when it depart, you'll know. You'll know. Feel me? We done ran the men over the years that just totally lose it. You understand? Everything gone because they didn't make their call in their election sure. They played with this thing, man. Don't play. Playtime over. That was our problem in the wilderness. We ate and we drank and we what? Rose up to play. That's something in us, boy. We love to play. We love to play. You understand? Until you realize playtime over. This is not no play thing, right? We talking about eternal life and a kingdom that's on the line here. You gonna get it or not? Well, let's see. Let's get it, Hebrew.
2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1.
Let's get it.
Simon Peter,
yeah,
a servant and an apostle of Yahushua HaMashiach.
So he's a servant and an apostle. Apostle is somebody that has authority. You see? See, he left the spirit on brothers that he knew would be faithful and be diligent in this thing, right? And gave them authority. That's why you see in Acts the 5th chapter, the husband and wife that lied. Peter like, you ain't lied to me, you lied to the spirit, and they dropped dead. You see? Do it take like people got to start dropping dead around here for us to start taking this thing serious? See, you got to stop playing because when that husband and wife dropped dead, everybody that joined themselves to the movement that Peter was spearheading under the Messiah when he left them in charge, you dig? Everybody was like, hold on, let's take this thing serious. They just dropped dead. You see what I'm saying? But in other words, you can't lie to the set apart spirit of the Most High. It's the essence and power of the Almighty. So he's a servant and an apostle, meaning he had authority. He had authority. All right, come on, now, let's get it.
To them that have obtained like precious faith with us through the righteousness of our power and our Savior, Yahushua HaMashiach.
He said, to them that have obtained like precious faith. He talking to everybody? She's not talking to everybody. To them that have obtained the same type of faith, precious faith, right? Through the Father and how he set it up through his Son, Hamashiach, the Messiah. All right, come on, now, let's get it.
Grace and peace be multiplied unto you.
Grace and peace multiplied unto you. All right, go ahead.
Through the knowledge of the Most High and of Yahushua, our Master.
You see that? Through the Messiah, our Master. All right, chain of command. It always has been. All right, come on, now, let's get it.
According as his divine power have given unto us.
Hold on, according to his divine mean godly, divine power. This is not nothing weak we talking about here. You don't have to be ashamed of carrying your Bible around.
Right.
This is divine power we talking about here. Nobody in the streets got nothing for that. What, you think they selling that on the street corner somewhere? You think that's that new GMO weed Monsanto growing? This says divine power. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Have given unto us all things that pertain unto life.
Did that say some things?
Given unto us all things that pertain unto life.
Have given unto us all things that pertaineth to life. You feel me? All things. You feel me? And that's really talking about eternal life. But even on this side, whatever, man. Operate like the prince of the power that you are. That's what Israel means. All things. This is divine power we dealing with. You see? Come on, Knock, let's get it.
And godliness. Through the knowledge of him that have called us to glory and virtue.
So we see knowledge, godliness, glory. You see that? Virtue. Y'all see how precious and how powerful this is? Trip off all the words that if you slow down, just trip off all the words we just been read over. This is something that you want. What if somebody told you they had an inheritance for you that was divine in power, that was glorious, that was godly, righteous, that was virtue or virtuous? Would you be like, oh, no, I don't want nothing like that, man. That sound weak. No, that's that divine power. You see? Slow down. Slow down and really feast on this word. And you'll really start bumping into a lot of stuff that you wasn't privy to. You'll be like, man, this whole time it's been here. You feel me? And you'll start, and you'll guess what you'll stop doing. You'll stop playing. I guarantee it.
Right.
You'll stop playing. You'll stop playing with the Most High. I guarantee it. Because you'll see what's really going on right here. All right, come on, now let's get it.
Whereby are given unto us exceeding great and precious promises.
So somebody told you that an inheritance for you that has exceeding and great promises and precious, and it was divinely, and it came with divine power. And the truth of all this was it wrapped up in a gift for you and set on your front stoop. You feel me? And it said to Yahweh. You feel me? Right inside the contents of this package are. Boy, you gonna tear the paper off that deal.
Well, they're gonna be paper everywhere.
You gonna turn a box in half. What's up in here for me?
Right.
We talking about exceeding and precious and great promises, right? We talking about divine power. We talking about glory. You understand? We talking about so much, man. So much that we gonna miss out on if we don't get it right. And we supposed to be in this thing to win it.
Right.
Not to play, in it to win it. Right? This is what's on the line, Zion. Right? Just imagine as if it was a package on your front stoop. Just imagine. You understand? And it came something to tell you about the contents of the package. And you like, man, what? Oh yeah, I need all that. Let me get that. Let me get the about you. I need all that. You feel me? I want the whole thing. Yeah, that's how this is supposed to be. All right, come on, Hebrew.
That by these ye might be partakers of the divine nature.
Wow. So now we had divine power at first, right? All right. Then it says by these, the whole point of this, us walking how we supposed to be walking in the spirit of the Most High, the set apart spirit, is that the end game is that we be partakers of the divine nature or God's nature. You see? The whole point is for you to gain immortality and rule this earth. You dig? And the Messiah said, you believe on me, you're going to do greater things than me.
Right.
We supposed to be a whole nation of messiahs around here. You understand? I'm talking about powerful, incorruptible. Can't nobody deal with. Now, if y'all can, just a little homework, write down all this stuff as we go. You know what I'm saying? What we got here? We got divine power, right? Life. What else we got, y'all?
Godliness.
Godliness. What else we got?
Glory.
Glory. What else we got out?
Virtue.
Virtue. Come on.
Precious promise.
Precious. Exceeding precious promises. Exceeding precious.
That's about it.
Promises. That's it so far, huh?
Yeah, so far.
All right, let's keep reading. We're gonna write these down. Let's see if you really want this. Come on, Doc, let's get it.
Having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust.
So through this, you escape the corruption. This is the flip side of it, right? That is in the world through lust. Go ahead.
And besides this, giving all diligence.
Diligence, go ahead.
Add to your faith virtue.
Okay, so add to faith. We got faith down. All right, we already got virtue on there. Come on.
And to virtue, knowledge.
Add to virtue, what?
Knowledge.
Knowledge, go ahead.
And to knowledge, temperance.
Temperance, go ahead.
And to temperance, patience.
Then patience, go ahead.
And to patience, godliness.
More godliness, go ahead.
And to godliness, brotherly kindness.
Dang, now we got brotherly love. That's what brotherly kindness is, brotherly love. All right, come on.
And to brotherly kindness, charity.
Charity, wow, come on.
For if these things be in you.
For if these things be in you, that's a long list. That's a long list. For if these things be in you, come on.
And abound.
And what?
And abound.
If these things be in you and remain. And remain, come on.
They make you that ye shall neither be barren nor unfruitful.
So you won't be barren, meaning you can bring forth fruit, nor unfruitful. Go ahead.
In the knowledge of our master, Yahushua HaMashiach.
Dang, so we got knowledge, right? Come on out.
But he that lacketh these things.
If you lack any of these things we just read, if you lack any of these things, go ahead.
Is blind.
It's what?
Is blind.
You're blind. That's crazy. There's a whole bunch of us out here walking blind, man. You see, has Israel been vibrating in this spirit right here? You see, if you lack any of these things, you are what? Blind. Come on.
And cannot see afar off.
Wow. Come on.
And hath forgotten that he was purged from his old sins.
Yeah, you in the truth, right? You done came into this and been reborn in the spirit. You live the rest of your life striving to do the will of him that created you. You're a new creature. Old things are passed away, right? So if you in this truth, but you lack these things, you still blind. So there's proof you can have the knowledge and still be blind. You done forgot you've been purged from your old self, your old way. That old man, he dead. Yeah, brothers around here bragging about their old man, their old life. How you used to be, like you miss it or something.
Ooh.
Come on, Knock, let's get it.
Wherefore, the rather, brethren,
right,
give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
Y'all heard that? That said, give diligence, man. Diligence means you constant with this thing. Diligence, you steady. This is not a hobby for you. Now you live this, right? Make your calling and your election. That means your calling and your choosing. Who called you? Who chose you? And I see it. I see the competition. I see the vanity. You feel me? I see it all. I see those seeking the high seats and the preeminence. I see it. Yeah, but who called you? Who chose you? Bro, give diligence to make your calling and your election sure around her. That's what we supposed to be doing. Count the cost. Count the cost. Because many brothers and sisters done had to lose their lives behind this, man. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
For if ye do these things,
right,
ye shall never fall.
You shall what?
Ye shall never fall.
If you do these things, ye shall never fall. Do y'all see that? See, so this is the spirit. This is the thin, narrow road that we supposed to be walking in or walking on. You feel me? And here go the strategy right here. Right? If you do this, you'll never fall. Right, next verse. What does it say, y'all?
Verse 11. For so an interest shall be ministered unto you abundantly into the everlasting kingdom of our master and savior, Yahushua HaMashiach.
See, the end game is for an entrance to be abundantly ministered unto you into the kingdom. It's like a red carpet entrance, ain't it, boy?
Yeah.
Like the job well done, good and faithful servant.
God.
You see? So all these things, y'all, we supposed to add. All these things we're supposed to be applying. All these things are supposed to be already fruits within us because we say we believe.
Quick question.
Go ahead, brother.
With these right here, and it says, and besides this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue. Are these like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? You know, like do they, or can you like have knowledge and then be working on charity? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It ain't. It's a sequential. You asking, is it sequential? Like, is it in order? 1, 2, 3, 4? No, because certain people got certain things and haven't unlocked. Like certain may have the virtue but don't have the patience. You know what I'm saying? Or may have the knowledge but don't have godliness or something like that. We see that all the time. Somebody may have knowledge of the scripture but then don't apply it. The brother got knowledge but then over there acting worldly. That ain't godness or Elohimness, some say. So yeah, if you're lacking any of these things, it's just time to get to work, man. Pray to your Father that you may be a vessel that He may use. You understand? Because other than that, we out here blind. Yes. And I know a lot of us are comfortable thinking, I just know I'm good. I know I'm an Israelite. I know what day the Sabbath is. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't no pork in about 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but we missing the whole mark on how we supposed to, you understand, conduct ourselves, man. Right. You understand? Now, again, y'all, if a package was left on your front stoop, right, and it said to Yakim the DC sniper, my brother, right, and then it was a little tag on it, say the inside of this package you will find divine power, life, godliness, glory, virtue, exceeding precious promises, divine nature, diligence, faith, knowledge, temperance, patience, brotherly love, charity, and knowledge. How fast would you turn a paper off that package and devour the box opening it up? Or would you say, oh man, I don't want none of that? That sounds weak. If this sounds like what you need, you understand, to operate in the very spirit that the Most High called us to operate in, right? Put a 7 up in the chat. Make your calling and your election sure, Zion. Make your calling and your election sure. You want that to happen, so what? So you can what? Have an abundant entrance ministered unto you into the kingdom. This is the spirit you're looking for. Y'all notice how in this New Testament, boy, everything is about you being sincere, becoming perfect, becoming the true image of the Most High. That's the whole point of you following the teachings of the Messiah. You're supposed to become him. Supposed to be like, what it says like him, it's supposed to be, that means as him. Right? As the Messiah. And the bar's been raised. And put it this way, it wouldn't have been raised if you couldn't hit it. If you couldn't vibrate and operate in that true spirit of the Most High, it wouldn't be there. It wouldn't be there. Ima Kambula, Testimony Tuesday. All praise to the Most High. Blessings and honor to you. Shabbat Shalom. North Carolina. My sister Krishna Irby in the building. All right. Renee Johnson. Blessings. All right. So it seems like y'all got some understanding. All praises to the Most High. Long live his anointed beloved son in the hearts and minds of the faithful elect, man. It's just what it is, y'all. It's that time. It's nation time. You understand? It's kingdom time. But the Most High is not accepting wickedness within his kingdom. Give me Psalm 101. We hit that last one, but I want to do that again. It's a short psalm. Psalm 101. Most High ain't accepting wickedness in his kingdom. You understand? It's time for you to entertain righteousness when it come down to your thoughts and bang on that evil. Cast the devil out. You're going to go through it. You feel me? You're going to go through it. Even with us teaching these classes, I already knew. I'm like, yeah, the temptation coming. Temptation coming. I already know it. Ain't no way in the world I'm going to be able to teach this and then a trial ain't going to come behind it. To see if you really about what you teaching. I already knew it. And it came too, boy. I just, in my head, just thump, get behind me. Get behind me. Yo, they why? Calling on the Most High. Devil, get behind me. You dig? He had to flee. He had to flee.
And it's that easy, y'all.
Yep.
It's that easy.
Yep. I knew he was coming. So I was looking for him. I'm like, you ain't about to catch me. catch me slipping, going off. No. I knew it. I said, boy, all these classes coming out about us vibrating high Hebrew. It did, walking in the true spirit of the Most High. You ain't in bondage to the devil. I said, yeah, he got to show face somewhere. Yeah. But oh boy, did he show. He showed too and got his head hit. Yeah. Yeah. And I felt good afterwards too. Like all praises, Most High. All praises. You understand? And that makes you stronger. And then guess what? The next battle, I'm looking for him again. I know he's around somewhere. He got to show face. He has to. The scriptures tell you, your adversary, that's why you're supposed to be sober. Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, goeth about seeking whom he may devour. Whom ye resist steadfast in the faith, knowing the same afflictions are accomplished on your brethren that are in the world. That's why certain vices you ain't supposed to be partaking in, because that allow the enemy to enter in and you drop your guards. Right? Too much alcohol too. They call it wine and what? Spirits. Right. That hard liquor is actually called spirits. Spirits. You see? And you look up, boy, and become the most slickest Don Juan, a pimp named Slickback. Huh? One be out here going off major league. Right. Spirits in you. Not the Holy Spirit or the set apart spirit, but spirits. You feel me? Vices of the adversary. You dig? That's why, look, our temples got to be pure, man. Our temples got to be pure. We got in the scriptures, brothers partaking in wine, but you can't partake too much of that either. Straight up. You always got to be vigilant and ready to go to war and know that he's looking for you. So again, if you know that, treat yourself like some of y'all been in the military before, active duty, not a reserve, but active. You understand? And you know, if you was in a war zone, while you was out on patrol, you had to be looking for who? Them insurgents. You know he's somewhere. He might be up there in that building right there. He might be in a gangway. He might be right there with an RPG. Right? Some of y'all been in prison before. You already know prison politics. You feel me? You know the enemy creeping. It's just what it is. You got to do the devil the same way. No, he is out there looking to devour. But you got the power to conquer him. So teaching these classes, I knew it. I'm like, yeah, I know Slick Willie somewhere. He got to show face. He got to. He got to try you after you've been bringing all this out. Right. You feel me? And he tried. He tried and got his head took. And I'm still looking for him. I mean, he took his tail and went away. He be back. You ain't no. I'm in it to win it, and that's how we need to be, family. Be in this thing to win it. You understand? Certain things you need to stop doing. You feel me? Put it behind you, because guess what? That's giving the enemy the victory over you. You don't want to battle. You understand? You're giving them a doorway in. That's what's happening. All right, so that's just what it is, y'all. That's right. Stay alert, stay alive. All right, Psalm 101. We're gonna start at verse 1.
Psalms 101, verse 1.
My Jamaican brethren, Howard Brown, my brother, blessings to you, family. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
I will sing of mercy and judgment.
Come on.
Unto thee, O Yahweh, will I sing.
See, mercy and judgment, two extremes of the Most High. He has mercy and judgment. You feel me? Love and wrath. David is talking about both. David was a balanced man. Balance. That's our problem today. We either talk about too much love or too much wrath. Where you balance it? All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way.
And we looked up perfect last time. You know what I'm saying? Tamim. And guess what it means? It means sincere, complete, integrity. That's what perfect means, y'all. So when it tell you to be perfect, it means it's telling you to be sincere. Have integrity out here, man. Don't just be living by this when the camera catch you, when somebody see you, even when there ain't nobody looking at you. Have integrity. You understand? Be a man or a woman of morals, right? Living by the commands of the Most High, even when ain't nobody looking.
Right.
All right, come on, Knock.
Oh, when will thou come unto me? I will walk within my house with a perfect heart.
There it goes. So he talking about behaving himself wisely in a perfect way, walking within his house with a perfect heart, a sincere mind, a complete mind, a mind with integrity, man. You feel me? Not faking the funk, not false flagging. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
I will set no wicked thing before my eyes.
That's right.
I hate the work of them that turn aside.
See, what it say? I would say no wicked work or thing before my eyes. You feel me? We've been blasting that porn lately too. That's evil. You're not supposed to say no wicked thing before your eyes. That's why the Messiah said, what? If your right eye offend you, what? Pluck it out. And just letting you know that physically, don't look. Don't. But Malice said, cut my eye out. No. It's a parable, y'all. It's letting it be known that whatever is in your life, you understand, that's hindering you from making it to the kingdom, clip your loose ends, man. That's dead weight.
Right,
Get it gone. Clip it. It's dead weight. It's no point. You understand? Get that gone, though. Don't set nothing wicked before your eyes. All right? Come on, Doc.
I hate the work of them that turn aside.
I hate the work. You setting wicked stuff before your eyes, eventually, guess what? You're going to do it. Right? There are gateways into your mind through what you see, through what you heard, through what you smell, through what you taste. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 gateways. You understand? Then don't add the touch. Oh, man. Don't add that. But mainly, for the most part, you reach out and touch and grab because you can sense the word. You got 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, and a mouth. Those are 7 gateways or portals into your mind. By the time you reach your hand out, that's action. Because of what has entered into your mind. That's why you got to be careful about what you're looking at, what you're allowing your children to look at, listen to, smell. You understand? Put in their mouths. You got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. All these are gateways into your mind. You feel me? And how else you think the adversary get in? Right? Drink too much liquor. Them spirits up in there, ain't they? What gateway that went through? Yeah, that's that mouth. Huh? Get yourself together. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
It shall not cleave to me. A forward heart shall depart from me. I will not know a wicked person. I won't know a wicked person. You see, David wasn't hanging with the wicked. You know, the Messiah and the devil ain't cool. Shooting the breeze. How you doing, Satan? What's up with you, dog? You know, like they talk in the streets today. No, we not cool. We are enemies. Come on, Knock, let's get it. Whoso privily slandered his brother, his neighbor. Come on. Him will I cut off. And that say privily, meaning privately. That means you out here whispering. Oh, for you men and women. You're not supposed to be slandering your neighbor. Your neighbor is your brethren of this fold, this faith. You see? And it's crazy, man, because all on social media, boy, I just be sitting back looking like, don't nobody even fear the Most High no more. You can't. Y'all not tripping off the things that we are doing. It says in Proverbs, the Most High hate that. And the 7th one is an abomination to him. And people just do this as if it's cool. Like we're not going to have to answer. And the fact that you typing it means you're thinking it. What's on it? Look, in Facebook ads, what's on your mind? And you just telling the world. Huh? You privily slandering your neighbor. Look, you're going to get put on the Most High's hit list. This is not how we supposed to be rocking. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it. Him that have an high look and a proud heart. Come on. Will not I suffer. See, he won't allow nobody that's proud, that you can't say nothing or tell nothing to. Nobody that's not willing to be in order. You won't be in the kingdom. Everything is under subjection and order. Everything. You're not about to just be in the kingdom doing what you want to do. You understand, on your own agenda, whatever. It don't work like that, man. Everything has rules, righteous rules. You understand? And right now we're supposed to be living as if we already in the kingdom. Right. That's how you're supposed to be living now. You feel me? As if you already are in the kingdom. That's how you're supposed to be thinking, speaking, and doing all your actions and everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's what this whole New Testament is about. It was to raise the spiritual vibration of the Israelites. You understand? So they can become the sons and daughters of Elohim, sons and daughters of light that these scriptures talk about. You see? Certain things you just gonna have to let go, man. Certain arguments and certain controversies, let it go. Let it go. It's pointless. It's unfruitful. It's vain. No fruit has been gained by it. No fruit has been buried by it. It's worthless. You see, certain things we got to learn to perceive it and be like, look, man, ain't no fruit in that. It's pointless. I'm going to waste my time. You dig? Oh, what, you scared? That's the next one's going to come out. That's the next one going to come out. Oh, you sound like you scared.
Yeah, whatever, brother. Call me what you want. But see, what somebody got to say about you shouldn't affect you one way or the other, whether it's good or bad. So what? As if they got something for you. As if they got a kingdom for you or a lake of fire for you. All right, come on, Doc, let's get it.
My eyes shall be upon the faithful of the land.
See, Most High's eyes are upon the faithful. Huh? Y'all know what it means to be faithful. Not just diligent, you understand? But I ain't going nowhere. This is the truth. This is what it is. I'm here. My whole purpose is to serve my maker. And look, and enjoy his spirit while I'm doing it.
Right.
This ain't nothing boring. I don't know what kind of life y'all done got into. This is action-packed. My phone ring off the hook every day. There's always something going on. And especially in these last days, y'all, with the news, and I'm man, it's just more and more confirmation. It's just more and more confirmation, man. You feel me? The way you be like, okay, yeah, here it go. All right, come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
That they may dwell with me. He that walketh in a perfect way, he shall serve me.
Don't forget, perfect is tamim in Hebrew. That's the tav, the mem, the yod, and the mem. Tamim. Perfect, sincere, integrity, complete. You understand? So we must be out here perfect. When it says be ye perfect, be sincere, man. Have integrity, for your father's perfect. Be ye holy, be set apart, for your father is holy. Right? He's calling us to become like him. Right? And if that wasn't enough, then he sent this son. Let me show you how exactly what I'm talking about. And the son did everything to the letter and unlocked the power of that Torah, because he is the living word. You feel me? And did things the world still ain't seen, even though he promised we would. Feel me? So when we gonna do this? Right? There's a certain spirit that we supposed to be in, because what we got, this package, this inheritance, comes with divine power, life, godliness, glory, virtue, exceeding precious promises, a divine nature. Divine means godlike. So we got a godlike power, a godlike nature, diligence, faith, virtue, knowledge, temperance, patience, brotherly love, and charity. You feel me? All this is wrapped up in a package for you, right? So you can have an abundant entrance into the kingdom of the Son of the Most High. Yeah, you understand? Now, if this package again was on your front stoop, you would devour the pack that it was in, just so you could have it. Wouldn't be no trace of it. You feel me? If you really want this kingdom, man. That's what this is about. All right, that's what this is about. All right, where you at, Op?
Verse 7.
Yeah.
He that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house.
See, if you into deception, come on.
He that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight.
You look, if you into deception and lying, you understand that's the work of the devil. And a lot of us are in bondage to lying, in bondage to deception, in bondage to the works of the flesh, in bondage to Satan. And we here to tell you that you've been freed from him. You're not in bondage to him. Stop claiming that. You understand? You a liberated son of the Most High. Level up. You understand? And the beautiful part, the Most High gave you everything you need to conquer the devil when you run into him.
Right.
How about we start taking his head then? Order him behind you. Get behind me. No thief for getting to the king. Oh, get behind me. No whoremonger getting to the kingdom. I can't be turning the daughters of Zion into harlots.
Right.
Huh? Can't be no sodomites amongst the daughters of Israel. Man, I'm talking about just start roaring on the devil when this temptation come over you, because you're going to be tempted because it's war. You understand? But you got the power, the guaranteed victory, the strategy, and the weapons and the armor to defeat him. So you look at devil like he Goliath and you David. And tell the devil what David told Goliath. You going down today, I'm going to cut your head off with your sword, and today you going to know it's a mighty one in Israel.
You uncircumcised.
You uncircumcised, slick Willie, slicker than snot, jackal. You're going down. How about that? And quote the word on him.
Right.
Get behind me. It is written, man can't live off bread alone, but by every word that cometh forth out of the mouth of the Almighty. Bye. You got to start dealing with the devil like that, and he'll flee. That desire get right up off you. And guess what? With every success, you get stronger and stronger and stronger. All right. But if you into lying and deceiving, you will not be. That means you're not perfect. You will not be in the kingdom. You will not be in the kingdom. All right. Come on, now let's finish it off.
Verse 8. I will early destroy all the wicked of the land.
Yeah.
That I may cut off all wicked doers from the city of the master.
You see that? All wicked doers going down. All wicked doers. You understand? And we as the children of the Most High are actually compared, you know what I'm saying? Actually compared to the city of Jerusalem. Arise, O Zion, and put on thy beautiful garments. He's talking to us as a people. Isaiah 52. All right. Are y'all getting some understanding? If y'all getting some understanding, go ahead and throw a 7 up in the chat. All right, I want to hit that real quick so we can understand exactly how we supposed to be moving. All right, we're supposed to be moving in a certain vibration. It's time to level up. It's time to level up. You understand? And I'm your brethren. You know, we're here to help you. We're here to pray for you. You know, we're here to assist you and all that. We're not here to talk bad about you. Like, oh, look at you. You got caught slipping, huh? No, we're here to pray for you and everything. You understand? Be real with you and everything. Like, look, I'm a man. I understand. You feel me? But it's time to wage war on the adversary, man. Wage war on him. Stop playing with him. All right, give me Proverbs 24 just real quick. Proverbs 24. Proverbs 24, 16, 17.
Yeah,
16. Yep.
16.
Yep, 16. Proverbs 24 and 16, y'all. All praise, glory, and honor to Most High. It's time to level up. Wage war on the adversary. You get up out of there. It's already promised. Either this is ink on paper, you really believe this. It's time for us to really make our call and our election sure and believe this word, man. Believe this word. And the Most High love you. You feel me? Start rejoicing. I'm feeling so sad. How's the Most High worship and praise and everybody depressed? Is he worship like that? You feel me? Our scriptures say, let the trees clap their hands and let the and let nature sing for joy. And, you know, come on now. Even his creation is not sad. Birds chirping early in the morning and all type of stuff. Like, what's up? You feel me? Rejoice and believe. You got the victory. And understand you're loved by the Almighty. You're loved by him. You feel me? It's time for you to realize your full spiritual potential. It's time for that to come forth. That's why I was reading Ephesians, the 1st chapter a few days ago. Him he called, those he predestinated. And it says, in the Messiah before the foundation of the earth, man, of the world. You were foreordained. That's them topics men don't want to talk about. You understand? Yes, he tell you choose life or choose death, but he already know those that are his. Right? It's like he done wrote the script to the movie. He casting characters. You understand? The actual person who wrote the movie know the end. Right? Sophia Stewart, the Israelite sister that wrote the Matrix and the Terminators. It ain't like she go watch the movies and get surprised. How can she write the script to the movie and then go watch the movie and say, dang, that was a good one? She wrote the movie. What are you talking about? Right. That's what it means, like predestination from that standpoint. The Most High wrote the script already. He know those who are his. He know who gonna do what. He knows the end of this matter. It's already been written. You understand? You're reading the script to the movie that you're living. That's what this is, the scripture. That's what you're doing. Exactly what you're doing. That's where the predestination come into play, because either you've been cast as a righteous character or an evil one.
Oh, wait.
Huh? And what you gonna do? And the fact that you in it and don't know, just let you know, make your calling sure, man. You understand? But the fact that you are here right now was foreordained. That's Ephesians, the 1st chapter. If you think I'm mumble mouthing, that's Ephesians, the 1st chapter. Read the whole chapter. You will see predestination in there about 2 or 3 times. And being foreordained. That lets you know how serious and how humbling this thing is too. You understand? That ain't for you to say, okay, well, I'm predestinated. I can go out here and be evil. No, you can't. No, you can't. You may be predestined to be Judas or evil. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Proverbs 24, verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times and rises up again. But the wicked shall fall into mischief.
The wicked gonna fall into mischief. You see the just man, the righteous man, even if he fall, he gonna rise back up. But the wicked, when they fall, they're going to fall into mischief. That's the difference. See, that's the difference. That's what I wanted real quick just for that. All right, that's what I wanted right there. All right, y'all, drop that. Let's go over to, let me get this Titus. Titus, the 2nd chapter. Titus chapter 2. Titus chapter 2. That's where we going next, y'all. Start at verse 1. Titus chapter 2. Start at verse 1. That's right, traveler Lord. Thank the Most High for his grace and his mercy, man. You understand? And we owe him, actually. Yeah, here come, what you say, boy? They say, here come Yahweh. Here come Yahweh. Here come this Bible thumper. Yeah, they be all right. People get offended. They be all right. They be all right. You make your calling and your election sure. All right, Titus, the 2nd chapter. Let's start at verse 1.
Excuse me. Titus chapter 2, verse 1.
Yeah.
But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged man be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, in patience.
Not sure about that. Sound doctrine, right? And he's talking about aged men being sober. Right? We start seeing a lot of sobriety in these scriptures, man. Being sober, because when you're not, that's a vice of the adversary. His spirit can, or them demons can get up within you and start controlling your members. That's why a lot of people get drunk and don't remember how they made it home. Don't remember what they did last night. You understand? You just opened up the door to your mind for spirits, demons. You just caught you some spirits. Yeah, we done seen it. We done seen it before plenty of times. You feel me? We got to get that together, y'all. Stop playing. Stop opening up your body and start using certain vices for these spirits to come in. You understand? Spirit of sloth and being lazy. A lot of that come with marijuana smoke. Yeah, you wonder why you get all lazy and just hungry. So you get the gluttonous spirit get on you and the sloth. Being lazy. You feel me? That's being a hindrance from you doing the work as well. You eat too much, you get sleepy, you get lazy, you don't feel like doing the work. You understand? You get drunk and all that, and all type of other spirits get up in you. That tongue gets slicker than snot. You start thinking you a pimp. Yeah. Or you can't control your anger issues, and you done looked up and got in a shootout or a fight or whatever. You see? It's time for us to what? Be sober. Be aware of what's going on, man. Stop giving the devil a key to your front door. That's what's happening. And we wonder why certain things go the way they go. Gabriel, like I'm live right now. You must not be looking, Hebrew. Hebrew trying to call me right now. But let me look this up, though, because there's a word in here called grave. I got a book called Khazaria and Edom, the other Israelite, by Melchizedek Lewis. Interesting read. All right, but look right here. It says, all right, that the aged man be sober. Let's look up sober. All right, let's see what we talking about here. Let's see what we talking about here, Yak Ellie. I got it. I got it, Val. Let's get it.
Strong's G 3524.
Nephalios. Okay, so it says sober, temperate. That's one of the fruits of the spirit, ain't it? All right, so now we know that when it says temperate, it means being sober. Fruit of the spirit. All right. And it says abstaining from wine, either entirely or at least from its immoderate use. Exactly. You understand? So we understand there were men in the Bible, such as Messiah and them, that drunk wine, and he even promised he's going to drink new wine with us in the kingdom, for sure. But that's why I say either entirely or from at least from its immoderate use. Meaning you're supposed to be drinking moderately. Every time somebody see you, you shouldn't be half drunk. You feel me? Or full drunk. All right. Of things free from all wine as vessels of offerings. And then down here in Strong's definition, it says sober, i.e. figuratively, circumspect, sober. Circumspect, paying attention, to be aware of what's going on. All right. And it's used at other spots, 1 Timothy 3:2, the word, instead of It says sober. It also says vigilant. And it's used in 1 Timothy 3:2, 1 Timothy 3:11, and there's Titus 2:2 that we in right now. But trip off this. Also, it says grave. What does grave mean? Does grave mean the grave you get buried in? Right here. You click on this.
Strong's G 4586.
Yeah.
Semnos. Semnos.
All right, the word for outline of biblical uses, it says August, whatever that means, like the month.
Yeah.
August, venerable, reverend, to be venerated for character, honorable. See, aged men are supposed to be honorable, right? Not out here acting like the youth. Or not out here, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell the difference between an old joker and a young man. Honorable, of persons of deeds, right? And then it says grave, honest. And then it says, again, Seminoles from venerable, i.e. honorable, grave, and honest. Meaning it must be honest and you must be honorable. All right? Honest and honorable. If the aged man may be sober, meaning he's aware of what's going on. He's honorable and honest. All right? What else we got in here?
Temperate.
Temperate. All right? What's temperate? Let's read it.
Strong's G 4998. Sophron. Sophron.
It's all right. So it means of a sound mind, right? A sound mind. You don't have a sound mind if you out here drunk, right? That's one of the works of the flesh. All right, of a sound mind, sane in one's senses, in one's senses. All right, curbing one's desires. No, trip off that. Curbing one's desires and impulses, self-controlled. Got to be able to control yourself. This is the Blue Letter Bible. You can download it in your Google Play Store. Blue Letter Bible. All right. Self-controlled, temperate. It says sober, temperate, or discreet. Yeah. Our Strong's definition, and that of G 5424, safe or sound in mind, i.e. self-controlled. Moderate as to opinion or passion, discreet. The word sober is there again. So we got temperate and sober basically meaning the same thing. Being aware. All right. It says sound in faith and charity and in patience. All right. Patience right here. Let's get that.
Strong's.
All right. Remix.
Strong's G 5281. Upon my name. Upon my name.
And it means steadfastness. You see that? Patience means steadfastness, constancy, or endurance.
Consistency.
Constance. That's what it says.
Consistency.
No, there ain't no I in there. They say constancy.
Constant.
Meaning being constant. This means being constant.
Okay.
Steadfastness, being constant, endurance. And then it says in the New Testament, the characteristic of a man who was not swerved from his deliberate purpose and his loyalty to faith and piety by even the greatest trials and sufferings. He's patient, no matter what he's going through. He's steadfast, no matter what he's going through. He has endurance, no matter what he's going through. All right, it says patient and steadfastly, patient, steadfast, waiting for, enduring, sustaining perseverance. Strong's definition, from cheerful or hopeful, endurance, constancy, enduring, patience, patient continuance, no matter what. All right. So this is how older men in the faith are supposed to act. Right. And if you were a so-called elder in this truth, guess what? You should be applying this Titus 2:2. The aged men be sober, grave, meaning honorable and honest, sober. You understand? Meaning being vigilant and aware. Temperate and sobriety is the same thing, basically. Sound in faith. All right. Meaning sound in your belief. You're grounded, right? In charity. And you're supposed to be doing charity out here too, like a sincere charity. You want to know what that is? Read 1 Corinthians 13th chapter. And then also it says in patience, meaning you steadfast, you unmovable, no matter what you go through. This is what anybody that's a perceived elder, a man, these are the fruits that he's supposed to be displaying. Did you get any understanding out of that? Throw a 7 up in there. All right, throw a 7 up in there. Yeah, if you're gonna do a 7-day dry fast, my sister, just whenever you start feeling thirsty and hungry, jump in that word. Jump in that word, you understand, and them hunger pains will vanish. That thirst will vanish. And you're gonna look up, you're gonna start belching too. Like, I ain't even ate nothing. It's crazy. Yeah, 7-day dry fast, definitely. Stay in that word whenever them hunger pains come, because it's all a mental thing.
Right.
It's just mental. You feel me? And the enemy gonna be trying to get you up off of it too. But it's all mental. Just understand you got the victory. You can get through it. When you get hungry, jump in the word. When you get thirsty, jump in the word. And then also, that's the perfect time to be praying and meditating, and just make sure that your thoughts are pure. You feel me? But anytime the devil try to tempt you to be evil or think evil, kick him clean up out of your mind or your mentals. Kick him clean up out of there. You understand? All right, so y'all got some understanding so far? Burping fruits of the spirit. That's right. All right. Titus 2. So we know about the aged man. He got to be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, and charity, and in patience. Let's read about the aged woman or the elder woman.
Titus chapter 2, verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
As becometh what?
Holiness.
So now we're dealing with the women. You know what I'm saying? Any so-called perceived elder women in this truth. Trip off that. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior. How are you behaving out here, right? As becometh holiness. All right, let's look up this word for holiness. G2412.
Strong's G 2412. Ye rapre pace. Ye rapre pace.
Right, and outline of biblical usage, befitting men, places, actions, or sacred things to the Most High. You see, sacred things unto the Most High. The aged women are supposed to be holy out here, man. You understand? They're supposed to be walking examples of like a Sarah. You understand? And a Rebecca, a Rachel, a Leah, a Judith, a Deborah, a Hadassah, who is Esther, and many other sisters in the scripture. It's so many of them. You understand? But these are the examples. All right, as becometh holiness, right? Strong's definition. It says from G2413, the same as reverent, as becometh holiness. All right, and just letting it be known that the examples that you have in front of you, your foremothers, you're supposed to be mimicking that. Right? But don't forget, you're not in the world anymore. You shouldn't be, if that's what you was doing in the world, getting on your tippy toe and blowing your breath in your man's face and try to poke his eyeball out, that ain't holy. You left that back in the world, right? You see? That's not in this. You want to be in the kingdom, don't you? You're gonna miss the kingdom just because you claim you can't control your mouth. And we all know that's a lie, because if your boss told you get off that phone or miss another day or be late again and see what happened. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Cool.
Right.
You get a boss all the praise and the reverence and respect, but not your man. You see, so the men are supposed to conduct themselves. We read about the men, sober, grave. Man can't be out here drunk, high off his mind. You dig? Not honest, not honorable. You feel me? Not into charity, not patient. Somebody look at you and you were so-called elder in this thing, and as soon as something happened, you just faded to oblivion. Where'd that come from? How you fading to oblivion in this? You feel me? Shalom. Blessed to you, my sister. How you fading to black in this? Right? So now it's on the aged women. If they be in behavior is becoming holiness, right? What else to say?
Not false accusers.
Oh man, so it can't be false accusers lying. Just because your little Babylonian crept back in there somewhere? No, you can't be false accusers. We should be afraid. We should be afraid, man, to even be accusing somebody falsely. That's a violation of the script. All liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire, which is the second death. That's Revelation, the 21st chapter. You see, so the women are supposed to conduct themselves and hold themselves a certain way too, man, to where when naysayers are outside to see Hebrew women, they're supposed to be like, man, hey, those women are solid. Those women are holy. Nah, you can't holler at them like they look mama. Nah, you don't holler at them. You understand? Nah, all them got husbands. It ain't none of this boyfriend number 2. No, ain't none of that.
Right.
ain't none of that.
Oh, my king.
Yeah. 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 All right, come on. Come on out. Let's get it. All right. So it says as becoming holiness, not false accusers. Come on out.
Not given to too much wine.
You can't be out here drunk. You feel me? Some sisters never left that in the world. They get in this and say shalom or shalom, throw the four up, four try, but got a drinking problem. Drink too much. You feel me? No, that ain't what this thing is about. You feel me? See how the scriptures is holding us all accountable. How the scriptures are holding all of us accountable, from the men to the women. The word, there ain't no excuse, right? We're gonna miss out on divine power, life, godliness, glory, virtue, exceeding precious promises, God-like or divine nature, diligence, faith, virtue, temperance, patience, brotherly love, charity, and knowledge. We're gonna miss out on all this given by the Almighty, fruits of the Spirit. Miss the inheritance that's been reserved for us since the foundation of the world, because we don't want to hold ourselves and walk in a certain spirit that the Most High is commanding of us. We gonna miss all this. You gonna miss the mark because of that, right? Because you don't want to stand up and defeat your adversary. Stand up and bang against him, man. You feel me? Come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
Not given to too much wine. Teachers of good things.
Teachers of what?
Of good things.
The law is good and holy. Romans 7, verse 12 through 14. Right? The law is good and holy. So the sisters, when they get together with other sisters, y'all probably be going over the scripture, man.
Right.
You feel me? And things of the spirit. Right? Not even allowing the adversary to creep in and start entertaining fleshly and carnal desires, because you may feel a certain way as well. That ain't what this thing is about, man. You feel me? We gonna miss out on this divine package that the Most High has for us, because we don't want to stand up and vibrate and operate in this righteous spirit. All right, we got to make sure we're doing what's right, man. All right, come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
Verse 4, that they may teach the young women.
See, so the elder women are supposed to teach the young women. The younger sisters coming into this supposed to have examples to look up to. Like, oh, okay, I'm striving to be like Ema, so-and-so. Feel me? See how she carry herself? She carry herself like verse 3, right? She behaves in holiness. She ain't a false accuser. She ain't giving them much wine, and she a teacher of good things. I want to strive to be like her. Young men supposed to be able to look up to the elder brothers that have been down this path already. And like, you know what? I want to be like that, honorable. You feel me? I want to be grave, which is honorable. Right? I want to operate in charity. I want to have patience. I've seen what that brother done went through. You feel me? I want to be sober. I want to be temperate. I want to be sound in my belief. You understand? So you've been racking up years under you. You supposed to be an example for those that are coming in. Walk worthy of your calling, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. We're going to miss the mark playing around with the Most High. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
That they may teach the young woman to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children.
This is what's supposed to be. This is what's the taught, or supposed to be taught. This is the protocol, elder sisters. You're supposed to teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, and to love their children. I'm like, girl, what? No. He said what? No. Right? The elder men are supposed to be examples for the younger men, or the younger men, and the elder sisters are supposed to be examples to the, you feel me, the younger sisters, period. You understand? So when the counseling and all that go down, you feel me, right? What you give off is basically what's called God-like advice at the most, right out the scripture. Teach them to love their husbands, love their children. You understand? Become a virtuous, righteous wife out here. That's what the Most High is looking for. He ain't looking for what they call today a thought. They call them thoughts today, don't they? Eat baby. What's going on, eat baby? Y'all good? All praise to the Most High. Most High bless you, my sister. The Most High, or what they say, Mina J. That's Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, my sister. She say P31, exactly. Elder sisters are supposed to be examples to the younger sisters. All right, and what's supposed to be taught? to be sober, to love your husbands, and to love them babies, right? What else? Verse 5.
To be discreet, chastity, keepers at home.
Hold on, we missing definitions here, brother. Let's get these definitions.
Yeah, because I was just looking, what is chastity?
No, man, we gotta find it out. We going off. Hold on, we tripping. All right, let's look some of this up right here.
I did not pass 8th grade.
All right, so it says to be. Let's look discreet up first. Discreet is like the same word for sober.
Yeah, so far.
Same word.
Strong's G 4998. Sofro. Sofro.
So when it's saying for the sisters, the older women supposed to teach the younger sisters to be discreet. Discreet is of a sound mind, sane in one's senses. Don't be losing your mind. Control yourself. Curbing one's desires and impulses. Self-controlled, temperate.
Yeah, because what I notice about a lot of sisters when they get, and men too, but because I deal with, my woman and I be hearing things and seeing certain things or whatever not. When a woman get upset, the Bible goes out the window, man.
The Bible goes out the window, what?
Yeah.
Dang, that's what's going on today.
When a woman get upset, all that, all that Bible stuff that they be talking or whatever the case may be, it goes out the window.
Oh, man.
And that's what right here, the older woman has to tell the younger woman how to their impulses.
Yeah.
Because a woman's impulse, from what I've seen, and I'm not no woman, so I don't know, but their impulses is just to lash out, or cry. It's better to cry than just to lash out in anger, frustration, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the older woman should be teaching these younger women, to curb your impulses,
Right, not to be impulsive, just fly off the handle and just.
I think I know it's their way because older women not teaching the younger women how to deal with husbands or relationships like it was back in the day. And then sometimes women, we hold in a lot and we'll wait. You know what I'm saying? We'll wait, and then one little thing can happen, and then we fly off the weekend with everything that we've been holding.
Yeah, no doubt. It's just like that's the youth today. Period. Right? A lot of people talk bad about the youth. Well, that means we failed them. No, the generation before them failed them. Then, like, what you talking crazy about the youth that's out there rocking skinny jeans and sagging? You feel me? But that means the generation up ahead of them failed them. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. Like the structure is not there no more within our nation, from the elder men to the elder women. You dig? And it don't mean it can't be there. It's just we got a lot of work to do. Right. You feel me? And that also don't mean that we about to give up on our sisters.
No,
you dig?
Definitely not.
That definitely ain't happening around here. You dig? But hey, we got to be in it to win it. So, hey, you may not like the correction that come out, but it got to come out. You understand? Because I love you. I want to see you jacked up out there. You understand? So don't think, you're going to get on, let's get on a call, with a melody, and it's just going to go all. Hey, you may hear something you don't like coming from me. Like I says, you going off. Like you over here tripping. What's wrong with you? You dig? That is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We can't play around with this. You understand? Hey, this is the late or the last minute, man. It's the last minute and second of the last hour. There's no time to play. Let's just do it, man. Let's do what we've been called to do. So Moses said right here that the sisters have to be discreet, which means sober, right? What about this chash you talking about, bro? Chash, right? G53. What's that?
Strong's G53. Hognos.
Hognos. Hagnos. Hognos. And this is exciting reverence. Oof. Venerable, sacred. There it is. Pure. You supposed to be teaching the young sisters to be discreet, which means sober, right? To be pure, all right? Pure from carnality. Wow. This is what chaste mean, y'all. Pure from carnality, chaste, modest, pure from every fault, immaculate. Ooh, clean. Wow. This is what's supposed to be getting passed down to the younger sisters, teaching them to be immaculate, clean, pure from carnality, modest, pure. And it says right here, properly clean, i.e. figuratively innocent. Yeah, modest, perfect, chaste, clean, pure. Oh, man, it's a lot of work we got to do. And it can get done. You feel me? Just because, you know, we may be in a state of emergency right now amongst our nation don't mean we supposed to give up. Especially you so-called leaders of this nation. Hey, to come on up to the forefront, man. Be in it to win it. You feel me? Be in it to win it. All right? So to be discreet, sober, to be chaste, to be pure. What else to say?
Keepers at home.
Wow.
Good. Obedient to their own husbands.
To their own husbands. Own husbands. All right, come on.
That the word of Yah be not blasphemed.
That the word of the Most High don't be blasphemed. That's why. You feel me? That's why the instruction must go out. Right? So the word won't be blasphemed. And the word will be blasphemed. Miss Shalom. Yeah, I'm an Israelite. I'm from the tribe of you slick Willie. Right. You feel me? Or you look up and you have a sister calling her husband a female dog. Huh? I mean, let's talk about it, y'all. We can't act like these things don't go down in Israel. Huh? Like, we can't act like there ain't been gender reversals going on. Like, this is what it is. You see? So that's why the structure, we got to walk worthy of our calling, y'all. The structure has to be there. And this is telling you what's to be taught, right? You don't even need to be going outside of that. How are we trying to get deep and get into the Orion's belt and Pleiades and all this extra? And we ain't got the basics down, man.
Right.
All right. Look, if you holding classes, teach the basics. This is what's needed. We out here looking silly. I want to know about the secrets of Solomon's temple. I want to know how they all line up with my chakras. And I want to vibrate and just, you know, go into the fourth dimension, the Azalunic realm. And I just, and she ain't learned none of this right here.
How you gonna do that with some purple hair?
Bro, she in the truth with purple hair in her hair. That's St. Louis talk. Yeah. Purple hair in her hair. Hey, I'm just saying. Purple hair and y'all always speak like I'm a kid from Cali, like on this, bro. Purple hair in her hair. Yeah. Oh man, y'all clowning today out here, man. They say go, you know. All right, so you see that the word of the Most High is not blasphemed, y'all.
Right.
You understand? That's the whole point, and it will be. We are here proclaiming the truth, proclaiming we got this understanding and this knowledge. You feel me? And we don't have the basics, man. I done seen it happen too many times, man. Sisters and men, they get so much knowledge and it destroy them. My bro, you ain't, look, you running before you crawl out. A baby crawls first. Then they start pulling up and, you know what I'm saying, on the table. I know it's my little joker doing all that now. Pulling up on the table and walking like he a robot and falling and, you dig? He go from that walk of life to that, you know, then he out here walking. Like it's steps to it, man. So it's like we're jumping that crawling and that pulling up stage to like throwing a baby out there in a 100-yard dash. Go run. And it's destroying our people, man. You know what I'm saying? It's destroying our people. So will the purple herd keep you out of the kingdom? Yeah, envy not your oppressor and choose none of his ways. Yes, you're not supposed to be choosing the way. You learned it from heathens. You understand? And believe it or not, majority of that so-called hair that our sisters are putting in their hair, you feel me, come from foreign countries, and that hair been sacrificed of pagan gods. So yes, stop with the trying to be like blend in with Babylon. Stop it. Be you. This is what that wasn't in the scripture. Wearing purple hair. That's not in there. Be who you've been called to be, a daughter of Zion. You understand? And all we got to do is teach what the Most High tells us to teach. Get the basics first. Right? Everybody wasn't a priest. Everybody didn't go in Solomon's temple and look at the Holy of Holies and look at how the sanctuary was. Everybody wasn't privy to that. The whole point being, if you don't get the basics, it's going to keep you out the kingdom. The basics. You don't get the basics, it's going to keep you out the kingdom. Shalom, Shabbat shalom. Lock the door behind you. If you don't get the basics, it's going to keep you out of the kingdom. Basics. You see? And that's what we missing. All right. So if y'all get understanding so far, go ahead and throw a 7. You got something you want to say? No, that's all right, bro. Aknagak in the house, my brother. Blessings to you, Hebrew. How you, right? Shabbat shalom. Good to see the brother. Good to see the brother. Let's get out, y'all. Let's get the basics. Getting the basics will get us the kingdom. Basics.
That's right.
We can talk about all the deep stuff after that. Once you can handle it, then we can get into the deep stuff. But what we seeing in Israel today is everybody trying to dive deep, and they ain't even got their trainers on yet. Don't know nothing about the shallow. Just jumping out there, and it's like, look, we destroying ourselves, man. All right, we destroying ourselves. All right, where we at? We in Titus
chapter 2, verse 6.
We in 6, right? So we got on. So we talked about the aged men and how they supposed to be examples, then the aged women and what they supposed to be teaching the young women, right? Now we down to the young men. You see, the scripture is what? Showing, holding everybody accountable. You claim you in this truth, you in this way of life, this is your life, then guess what? The Most High is demanding that we level up and vibrate on a certain level, man.
That's
Walk
right.
worthy of your calling. It ain't just you know who you are now. You ain't ate crab legs in 2 weeks, so you in the kingdom now. No. You got to add all this, right? And look, we gonna miss out on this divine, this inheritance package. This package comes with God-like power, divine power, everlasting life, godliness, glory, virtue, exceeding precious promises, a God-like nature, right? Diligence, faith, virtue, knowledge, temperance, patience, brotherly love, charity, and knowledge again. And guess what? An entrance administered unto you, an abundant entrance to be ministered for you into the kingdom of the Son of the Most High. Right? All this salvation wrapped up in this package right here on your front stoop. You understand? You got the little card. This package contains all this. Man, you is going to devour the packages in to get it over. I want all that. What you mean? I want all of it. But we got to add all this, y'all. And the reason they're coming in the package is because we need all this to get to his kingdom. Right. If you don't got it, it says you're blind, right? You can't see it far off, and you forgot you've been purged from your old sins. You've been cleaned from that. What are we doing? And if we don't have any of this, y'all, to the worldwide family, if we don't got any of this, it's time to pray and get it. You feel me? And really apply this thing, because we are going to miss out. We're going to miss out. All right. All right, where we at?
Titus chapter 2, verse 6.
Come on.
Young men, likewise,
come on,
exhort to be sober-minded.
So then we encourage the young men to be what? Sober-minded. Trip off that. That's 3 sobrieties. And also the other word for sober was discreet. That's like 4 sobers in 6 chapters. You see, we really want the power to set apart spirit to dwell with us, the essence and power of the Most High. We got to be aware, because we at war. They ain't over in Baghdad high, drunk. Thinking somebody will pop out with an RPG out of nowhere. You dead. You might step on a landmine. Right. This is war. They looking for the adversary. Like, he's somewhere around here. I don't care if the day it feel good outside today, but I ain't sleeping. You gonna catch me slipping. That's how we got to be. You feel me? That's why he say be sober. You feel me? A lot of times these vices allow them in. You feel me? And we look up and we get caught slipping, man. We get caught slipping. You feel me? They guard your grill. All right, because we gonna miss out on this whole package right here. This kingdom package. Now, I don't want to miss it. Come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
In all things, showing thyself a pattern of good works. In doctrine, showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity.
It's saying doctrine. It's saying all things, showing yourself a pattern of good works. That means he has a habit, you feel me, of producing good works out here, right? It's according to the scripture, right? He really ain't really too much you can say. If you judge the man based off of the work that he doing, really ain't too much you can say about him. That brother out here banging. Well, that sister really lived it. Like she's straight like a Proverbs 31 sister, right? You feel me? That's why Messiah said, if you don't believe me, believe the work.
Right.
Just believe the work. You feel me? Show a pattern of good works. Where even if somebody don't like you just because they don't like you, like they come down to the nuts and bolts of it. So what's going down? What you talking about? Sin? Some sin going on or something? No, I just don't like him. The brother do something. Nah, he ain't did nothing to me. No, you know, I mean, it was the brother out here laboring, you know what I'm saying, and teaching about the yeah, he doing all that, but you feel me? It's really nothing they can say at that point. The brother works like he out here. You know what I'm saying? You got some definitions you want to look. I see you scrolling.
I was just looking at
Come on with it. Just put it. Come on. Let's read it.
all right.
That's right, Sister Odelia. Consistency. It's prayer time already, boy. That time flowing.
I was looking at gravity.
All right, what it say? I think that gravity is the same as being grave, but look it up. You know, let's get it. Let's get it.
It says
y'all, we gonna finish this chapter and then we gonna do our prayer.
4587. Semnates. Semnates.
Yeah.
the characteristic of a thing or person which entitles to reverence and respect, dignity, majesty, sanctity.
No, I don't know what you looking. What you doing?
It's right here.
Sanctity.
Sanctity, honor, purity.
So somebody that's honorable, somebody that's pure, somebody that's respected. You understand? So that's what it's talking about, the young men in doctrine showing uncorruptness, gravity, you feel me? And sincerity. Another word for that is perfect. Being perfect, being sincere, being complete, having integrity, right? Go on, Hebrew.
That was it.
Okay, let's get down to verse 8. Let's get it.
Sound speech that cannot be condemned.
That cannot be condemned. You feel me? Come on.
That he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you.
Right, because if you really out here working and doing what's required of you, it ain't really too much. Even if somebody don't like what you're doing, you feel me? Really ain't too much they can say. You feel me? That sound speech, that brother teaching for real, like he really do this. That sister really live this. You feel me? So those that are oppose you, eventually they're gonna feel ashamed. Like, I don't know why I just don't, but brother, maybe you didn't caught some demons or something. Maybe you just don't like them or something. You feel me? It could be that. And sometimes that is the case. All right. Come on, Hebrew, verse 9.
Exhort servants to be obedient unto their own master.
And then, you know, it's crazy because the Negro read this today and forget that he is the master. You feel me? You read it. That's why I don't read that Bible. You know, you the master. You the master. You the one that got the dominion and rulership. You Israel. It's just letting you know, even when your servants still gotta, just because they don't like what it is, they still gotta obey. You understand? They still gotta obey. And even in when certain things are set up within the structure of what you call the congregation or whatever, there's still, you know, there's still like ranks and there's people in charge and there's people up under them. You feel me? Just saying, keep the order. But don't start reading these things about servants obey your masters, and then you just slip back because you only been out of slavery a few years. Right. You like, oh, that the white man. No, you the master in the book. It's you. You the one that's ruling. You the one this book was written for. You understand? That's why I go into, you know, we can, matter of fact, I think we need to show some of that real quick. Give me Revelation 2. It just gotta show, we gotta show some of that just real quick. You feel me? Some people read this and just get, oh, see, close the book right now. I can't deal with that no more. That's that servants obey your masters.
Obey your master.
You forget you Israel. Thought you were Israelite. No, Israel. He is a prince of the power. He has power with God and man, heaven and earth. But Jacob's name was changed to Israel. You got power with God and man, and you have prevailed. I mean, you got powers in the heavens and in the earth. That's how powerful you are. So just show you Revelation 2, 26, 27.
Yeah, got it.
You know what I'm saying? We can just show that real quick. We the masters, man. That's what it was. It's always been that. You understand? That even in the 10 Commandments, you ain't supposed to covet your neighbor's house, your neighbor's manservant, Your neighbor's maid servant, that's a man slave and a female slave.
Yeah, look the words up.
You feel me? You the master. You dig? He just letting them know the servants, they got to obey. That's what it is. Just what it is, man.
Revelations chapter 2, verse 26.
Yeah.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end,
Come on.
to him I give power over the nations.
To him will I give power over the nations. You see that? What that sound like? That's a power, authority. All right. We gonna miss all that, man. I'm not in this to miss it. We're gonna miss all this just because we're not vibrating in the right spirit. Now we out here in bondage to hatred, man. In bondage to hatred, in bondage to fear, doubting, worrying. We are actually slaves to our emotions. So that means the devil's still winning. We're slaves to the devil, slaves to sin. You see? Now you're free. You understand? You are the master. Right? Will I get power over the nations? That's what's coming. All right, come on now.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter, so they be broken to shivers.
Come on.
Even as I received of my Abba.
He said, what I got from my father, I'm giving to you who overcome and keep my works to the end. And we're going to rule the nations with a rod of iron. That means we're going to run a tight ship.
That's right.
We're going to run a tight ship. all in the righteousness. What it is we're going to run a tight ship, though. Yeah. 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 So never read, when you start reading these scriptures, like servants obey your master. Right. Stop thinking you're the servants. No, you're the master. You feel me? That description in Ecclesiastes say, I see a horrible vision. I see, what do you say? I see servants riding on horses, right? And basically their masters walking next to them. Like, no, we supposed to be on the horse, and you feel me? Like everything's backwards now. And then that's why when you read certain things in the Bible, you start thinking KKK, Klan, and it let you know you ain't really been taught or rebirthed yet. If you ain't figured out by now, you're the master. You're not their servants. You the master. You can't serve two masters, right? My master's in heaven. You feel me? It's not man. It's just what it is. All right. So when we going into any of this, that's what it is right there. You know what I'm saying? And then of course you got other scriptures, Isaiah the 14th chapter. It's many scriptures that go into the rulership. You understand? Matter of fact, give me two verses. Isaiah 60, 12 through 14. Let's go on.
It's crazy. Like, we don't read the Bible, but they'll get their people who's vegetables to read to show how they wrote it. You know how they change it, how you supposed to do it, or this how you do it to make, put man to get forces. So it's just like, we gotta put these in our people.
Yeah, Isaiah 60, 12 and 14. That's a good point, sister. That, like, we don't read the scripture, but you say that Willie Lynch though, huh?
Yeah, it was out. But then if you go to the library, you can't even check it out because it's probably like only one or two copies. Like, you literally gotta make copies of the book. Right. Or you gotta wait for somebody to check it back in because they don't have like multiple copies of that book in like the city library.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. You
see that? He talking about Israel. If you go back up to verse 1, you know what I'm saying? The nation and kingdom that ain't gonna serve us is going to die. Come on,
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary. And I will make the place of my feet glorious.
What's
that? Go to 14 too. Yeah,
read 14 for me.
The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee. And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet.
Yeah.
And they shall call thee the city of the Most High.
Yeah.
The Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah. So going back to the titles, I think we got the picture. Don't never read when you read in the New Testament, servants obey your masters. Stop thinking you're the servant. You're not the slave. You understand? I know that's your recent history here, but you understand your history, your inheritance is you the master. You're gonna rule. You understand? Exactly. Yeah, you got to come with several witnesses and prove what it's saying. You understand? And that's all it is. And even if we just broke it down from a structure of like a structure within a congregation or something, it's just saying keep order, man. You understand? That's all it is. You understand? That's all it is. All right, Hebrew, let's get it.
In order to be a good master, you got to be a good servant. We are being good servants to Hamashiach.
That's right.
We're striving to be good servants to Hamashiach. You know, and we see examples in our lives daily. You know, when you go to work, you know, you from that time that you step foot up in that job until you leave, you are that person's servant. The boss's servant. You go do what he tells you to do. You know what I'm saying, according to your job status or whatever the case may be. And you're gonna perform that job well to please your master, so you can get that paycheck. You know,
Master Charlie is good, white folk. No doubt, though. Exactly, because most of y'all go to work.
Yeah.
You understand? Most of y'all go to work, but the crazy part about this, when we reading in the scripture, I always think eternal.
right?
All right, what we talking about here on from an eternal level. Surely he ain't talking about my warehouse job.
No.
Yeah, you sure right. I'm show up on time and get my little check. I'm getting robbed out of my labor anyway.
You know,
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no doubt. You dig, but from an eternal standpoint, you understand? You the master.
right?
You understand? You the master. It's just what it is. You feel me? Get ready to rule, baby. All right, come on, Doc, let's get it.
Verse 10. No, I'm gonna start at 9 again. Exhort servants to be obedient unto their own masters, and to please them well in all things, not answering again, not purloining, but showing all good fidelity, that they may adorn the doctrines of Yah, our Savior, in all things. For the grace of Yahweh that bringeth salvation hath appeared to all men.
That's Isaiah 60. I like on shining, even the Gentiles will be like, yeah, they over there shining. It has appeared unto all men. They know, everybody know what's up. We got next, man. We got next. You understand? That's what's coming. Come on, Hebrew.
Teaching us that denying ungodliness.
Denying ungodliness. This is how we supposed to act. We supposed to deny ungodliness, man. Resist the devil. Resist him. He ain't got no power over you. Our people need to stop claiming it. Oh, you know, I'm just so good old sinner. No, you ain't. The scripture say in the book of Tobit, those that sin are enemies to their own soul. Nah, don't be claiming the devil. Don't claim sin. No, don't claim that. How about we start claiming righteousness? Like, woo. You understand? I'm a commandment keeper. Huh? I'm a disciple of the Messiah. Start saying it and believing it. And you guess what? You're going to start holding yourself to that. You dare not be false flagging in this. You know what I'm saying? You dare not. All right, come on, Hebrew.
And worldly lust, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly.
See? Come on.
In this present world.
In this present world, y'all. You see that? We supposed to live righteous now as if we in the kingdom. Right? Walk worthy of your calling. Right now, like you in the kingdom. Not I just wait till I get there and, you know, I wait for the Most High to change my mind. Right? No, while your feet touching this dusty earth right here, you better get to know your Father. Right while that breath stank in the morning, right now, right here, you better get to know his son. Because you ain't got nothing coming in the world to come. If you ain't figured them out, you feel me? While your feet touching this dusty earth, and while you wake up smelling like death in the morning, you ain't got nothing coming in the world to come. You can't get there and be like, dang, what y'all doing? What is it? What's that? The Sabbath. What is they over there doing? Is that the Messiah drinking wine? Ain't that a sin? You know, hey, you better figure it out now. All right, come on, Hebrew.
Get to running from that line. You know what I mean? Man, the Lions week, they eating straw.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
Hey, the lions and the hyenas best friends. What's going on there?
Oh, scared and stuff.
Come on, man. Y'all clouded.
Verse 13.
Yeah.
Looking for that blessed hope
Mm-hmm.
and glorious appearing of the great God
Mm-hmm.
and our Savior, Yahushua HaMashiach,
Yeah, come on.
who gave himself for us,
Mm-hmm.
that he might redeem us from all iniquity
Come on.
and purify unto himself a peculiar people.
That's how you know we talking about Israelites, right? The same peculiar is used in Exodus 19th chapter. Peculiar, special, right? This whole thing was about getting Israel together. You dig? The other nations gonna come and subject themselves, right? They gonna come and subject themselves. You dig? That's what it's imperative. Israel got to start moving toward each other. All right, a peculiar people. Notice it keep saying us. Come on, Hebrew.
Zealous of good works.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 15.
That's right.
These things speak
Mm-hmm.
and exhort
Come on.
and rebuke
And what?
and rebuke.
These things speak and encourage, exhort. But guess what else come with this, y'all? Rebuke. You feel me? Sometimes a rebuke gotta happen. People don't even like it. But don't nobody like getting rebuked. I know I don't, boy. You like, dang.
Y'all rebuke me. Boy.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I remember that. Let me tell everybody that, man. I don't know nothing about that. I'm just saying, boy, that rebuke don't feel good, but it ain't supposed to. It ain't supposed to. It did, but you know, you reach deep down in yourself and get it together. Like, you know what? I'm tripping, man. I'm
At
tripping.
that moment,
I'm going off. Going off. I'm going off. I'm going off out here. I'm tripping, man. That's part of this, though. All right. So it said these things speak and exhort, which means to encourage and rebuke. Come on.
with all authority.
This is what Paul telling Titus. Do this with authority, right? You can't be putting men in charge of certain, because remember, he was setting up camps and congregations all over the known world, right? So we had to make sure things were being taught properly. He let it be known, look, don't be up in there, you know what I'm saying, in moccasin mode. Tiptoe, man, hey, do this with all authority. Speak, exhort, and rebuke with all authority. You feel me? Come on now.
Let no man despise thee.
Let no man despise thee. Let's get this prayer off, y'all. And then next scripture we go on to is 1 Corinthians 6. We're going to start at verse 9. 1 Corinthians 6, we're going to start at verse 9. I pray y'all get some understanding thus far. Walk worthy of your calling, part 4. You know. And this is what we do. We love to teach the word, man. Just what it most High calls us to do it. We going to do it, man. We going off. Y'all look at this. Going off. We is going completely off. The back, yeah, right there. Back part of it. Right there. We been going off. Dang. Why y'all ain't say nothing? I ain't said nothing on the live chat. This is all good. All right, y'all. Repeat after me. Abinu.
Abinu.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Yid Kadesh.
Yid Kadesh.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Tabo.
Tabo.
Malkuteka.
Malkuteka.
Yeah, I say.
Yeah, I say.
Ratzonka.
Ratzonka.
Kabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Cain.
Cain.
Baharet.
Baharet.
Etlakel.
Etlakel.
Kukenu.
Kukenu.
Tanglanu.
Tanglanu.
Hayo.
Hayo.
Uslaklanu.
Uslaklanu.
Oh.
Oh.
Kataenu.
Kataenu.
Kamo.
Kamo.
Shel Sokim.
Shel Sokim.
Gam.
Gam.
Anaknu.
Anaknu.
Lakotim.
Lakotim.
Lanu.
Lanu.
Wa'o.
Wa'o.
Tabienu.
Tabienu.
Lide.
Lide.
Nisayo.
Nisayo.
Ki.
Ki.
In.
In.
Kolzenu.
Kosenu.
Min Hora.
Min Hora.
Kilaka.
Kilaka.
Hamam Laka.
Hamam Laka.
Wahabura.
Wahabura.
Wahati Beret.
Wahati Beret.
Laome.
Laome.
Olamin.
Olamin.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty God. That's right. Let's get it in English. Our Father
Our Father
in heaven.
in heaven.
Holy is your name.
Holy is your name.
May your kingdom come.
May your kingdom come.
And your will be done.
And your will be done.
On earth.
On earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us.
And forgive us.
Our sins.
Our sins.
As we also.
As we also.
Have forgiven those.
Have forgiven
Who
those.
sinned against us.
Who sinned against us.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us.
From the evil one.
From the evil one.
For yours is the kingdom.
For yours is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
And ever.
And ever.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty Yahweh. Long to the king. Let's get her done. That's right. Spirit flowing in this deal, baby.
Wake them up. Wake them up.
Wake them up. Wake them up. All praise the glory and honor. If y'all get some understanding so far, go ahead and throw a 9 up in the chat, man. All praises to the Most High. That's right. Feel good to lift up prayers to the Most High. Where everybody out on Friday night commiserating, soft showing. It feel good, you know. That's what's up, y'all. We got to walk worthy of our calling. We have to. Right? Other than that, we're going to miss this divine package we got of divine power, eternal life, godliness, glory, virtue, exceeding precious promises, a godlike nature, diligence, faith, virtue, knowledge, temperance, patience, brotherly love, and charity. We're going to miss out on all that? We're going to miss out on all that? That's what you need. And it says if you lack that, you are blind, you can't see afar off, and you forgot you were purged from your old self. You see? But if you have all these things, an abundant entrance will be ministered for thee into the kingdom. This is what we're supposed to be doing. This is how we're supposed to be vibrating. You understand? Let's do it, man. Let's do it. You are not in bondage to the devil no longer.
Right.
You understand? Treat him like David treated Goliath. That's all you gotta do. You uncircumcised, slick willy devil. Get behind me. No thief for getting to the kingdom. Bye. And if you stay there, turn and pray to your Father. Father, give me the strength to overcome this devil. You ain't got no choice but to leave. Scripture say resist him and he'll flee. And also know this. Nothing you going through ain't nobody else went through. Everybody went through it. They say the temptation you going through is common to man. So he didn't give us a way to escape. He didn't give us the war strategy, the weapons of war. You feel me? The armor and the guaranteed victory. Said you more than the conqueror. Yeah, it's time to rattle the devil's kingdom up. You dig? And you ain't just rubbing away at it. You hacking. Why? Every time. You're like, dang. Do something about that sister. Why? Dang, do something about that brother. We all just hacking away at this kingdom. Yeah. In the day when the devil revealed it, it tell you in Isaiah the 14th chapter, is this him? You mean he the one that put the whole world in bondage? He the one that was rattling kings? Him? This chump right over him, right there. It's like the Wizard of Oz when they finally pulled the curtain back. Like, what? Are you? You can't be real. We fell for him. Is this, man? Let's get that. While we talk, let's get to Isaiah 14. Isaiah the 14th chapter. Are you serious? I was getting whooped by what was that chump name? Mr. Rogers? Would you be my neighbor? You was getting whooped by him the whole time, man. You can't be serious. They said when he revealed, we're gonna look at him like, oh no, I can't believe this. You was losing to a scrub the whole time. You was lost to him? No, man. No. Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14. No, man. It's funny, man. People like, man. All right, start at verse 12. Yeah, 12. Yeah, start around 12.
Yeah, what, 16?
Yeah.
No,
17.
17, yeah.
Yeah, start around verse 17. Most High bless y'all for y'all prayers and y'all support too, y'all. Isaiah 14, we're going to read 12 through 17. Wait till you find out who the devil really is. You're going to be like, I can't believe this. I fell for that. You feel me? You going to let somebody like that keep you from the kingdom? It tell you he ain't got no power over you. You kept falling for it. We kept falling for it. Mm.
He tell you he was supposed to bow down now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He ain't got none. Stop giving it to him.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12.
Yeah.
How art thou fallen from heaven,
Uh-huh.
O Lucifer,
Come on.
son of the morning?
Come on.
How art thou cut down to the ground,
Mm.
which did weaken the nation?
Come on.
For thou hast said in thine heart,
Mm.
I will ascend into heaven.
Mm.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High.
So he been cast down. So the whole agenda behind even Donald Trump's Space Force is of the devil. It's of Lucifer. You feel me? He's trying to ascend back to where he fell from. And he's gonna use the Most High's creation to do it. That's his mission. I will ascend into heaven. You've been cast down. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And we talking about the war in heaven. It's a war. You dig? Well, you talking about in the physical heavens or in the heaven of your body, which is right here. A constant war. All right, come on out.
I will sit also upon the mountain of the congregation in the sides of the north.
He giving you the location of the Most High's. You know what I'm saying? Where the Most High at? Boy, he's a proud little wiggly little thing, ain't he? Come on out.
I will ascend above the heights of the cloud.
Uh-huh.
I will be like the Most High.
His whole mission is to be like the Most High. Remember, he tried to have the Messiah bow to him and worship him.
Right.
I will be like the Most High. That's his whole mission. If y'all ever grew up watching Star Trek, space, the final frontier, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Huh? The throne of the Almighty. That's the mission. He real subtle. And then if you look at all the little shows on Netflix now, Lucifer, a new season just came out. Lucifer. He's a human. And look, he's just a humanitarian. Everybody loves this thing. Everybody loves him. He helped the police out with criminals and children love him, run up on him. I'm like, boy, he's a slick one. Yeah, he's a slick one. Yeah. That's a good one too. Big. He was he had a rank up there in the heavens. He had a rank. And when you get in Ezekiel 28th chapter, verse 12 on down, you'll see. It ain't talking about even though it says the king of Tyre, it's talking about the adversary, because the adversary is the spirit behind these kingdoms. He says you was in Eden, the garden of the Most High. Every precious stone was your covering. And then he named the stones that was in the breastplate of the high priest. Your pipes and everything was created in you. That means that boy can sing and everything. No wonder he got the monopoly on all of the music industry, especially dealing with Israel today. Yeah, you dealing with the devil. Who's Ezekiel 28 verse 12 on down to like verse 28. That whole description is about the devil and from whence he fell. Right, so he became the deceiver, the devil, or Satan, the adversary. But his heavenly rank, he was Lucifer, which means light bearer. That was his name. You dig?
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
Come on.
To the sides of the pit.
Come on.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon
thee. You're going to narrowly look at him. When it's finally revealed who he is, you'll be like, him? Oh, no. Come on, Doc.
And consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Is this the man? Because you understand, he rules through men. You understand? He's the principality over men. And if you look up Esau's angel, a lot of people don't get into them extra books like we do. Esau got an angel over him, like Michael was over us. Michael, you understand? One of the Most High's top archangel was over us. That's Daniel the 12th chapter. Yeah, that's who dropped Satan out of heaven. That's Daniel the 12th chapter, Daniel the 10th chapter. He gonna stand up for the Michael gonna stand up, the great prince, gonna stand up for our people. It's gonna be the worst times ever. Right now, Esau has an angel over him too. It'll tell you that in Sirach, the 17th chapter, verse 17. In the Apocrypha, every nation of people got a principality over them. That's in Daniel the 10th chapter. It called the prayers were held up from Daniel for 3 weeks because he was fighting with the prince of Persia. The angel was, right? Then after he left that, he had to go fight with the prince of Greece. the prince or principalities, archons, angels. They actually were fighting that the Most High's messenger wouldn't get to Daniel to bring him an answer to his prayer. It's a war going on in the heavens that manifests in the earth. Now, Esau got an angel over him, and his name is Samael.
Samael.
Samael. I don't even like talking about these bastards, but you know. Yeah, and you'll see, and you look at his characteristics and see who he is, right? He on the devil's side. He's one of the devil's boys. You see? So it ain't no coincidence, man. When you look up and see like certain things is going on and how we getting, you feel me, getting handled like beasts or animals by animals, you'll see what it is. Like, whoa. It's a spiritual realm. That's why I've been saying, like, we need to get at the principalities. Yeah, we need to unleash or call on the warring hosts in the heavens. You feel me? The Most High's hosts. Yeah. Remember the healing attribute we was going over? Right? There's a warring attribute too. You feel me? That we need to be praying on a regular. You feel me? And in full faith, if you right, you'll start seeing things manifest right in front of you. Like, whoa. Most High handled that quick. You feel me? That's how we need to be getting at these heathens, man. You going to grab you some, and then at that point, you're a real threat. You feel me? That's when we teach our people to stay pure in mind, stay sober, to get their bodies together and all that, right? That way, the set apart spirit will dwell with you. And ain't nothing you can't petition the heavens for. That won't happen. It did. Right. Them heathens will start dropping. You feel me? Because greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's been a big conspiracy to keep you away from this. You feel me? Because once you have the understanding and you know how to holler at your father and he start respecting and honoring your prayer, right? And holding court in heaven, like, hey, execute that. Oh, wait. Now we talking. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and then like they mock us with Halloween with the badges, or you know what I'm saying? They say you can
Nehemiah.
But they would be mocking like the slaves and stuff in the matches that they would put on them.
Exactly. That's Sirach 17:17, sister. It says Shabbat Shalom. That's Sirach 17:17. It just tell you that every nation has a ruler over them. Right? Principality speaking. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually speaking. And to prove who's over us, you can go to Daniel, the 12th chapter, read 1-4. Michael, the great prince of the people, and then read Daniel, the 10th chapter, verse 12 on down. And you'll see there was a war in the heaven between the principality or the prince or the angel that was over Persia, right? And the principality or angel that was over Greece. Now, in world history, Greece eventually took over Persia, and they were the next ruling empire. So these nations actually have angels over them. It's wars going on in the heavens. It's in the second Maccabees. It's in the Josephus before the fall of Jerusalem. It's chronicled in Josephus that it was angels banging over Jerusalem. Troops of angels. You see? So yeah, Esau's angel is Samael, Samael. Look him up. Yeah, we say he wasn't what? He's what?
He was in hell.
He was. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, one of the first demons he fought when he went to the museum.
Man, one of the first Nehemiah saying the movie Hellboy. One of the first demons that he fought when he went to the museum was Samael. You feel me? Look, these Hollywood producers know what time it is, man.
Of course.
That's why we got to make our calling sure and make sure we staying holy so we can petition the heavens. Now you a threat. You may lead hold on. You better leave them alone. Boy, they mess around and say something in Hebrew, boy. You didn't call in an airstrike. Yeah. Yeah. Some of us done put it to the test before and got like some fast results. You be like, whoa. Yeah, I'm talking for real. Police done got up off us and everything. Like, hey, hey, you feel me? Horse and sped up. One heathen turned redder than a stop sign one time. You feel me? And my job was messing with me, man, at the gig. You know what I'm saying? Went off like try to, and that was on my break. You know, reading the script, you know, and he used to infuriate him. One day he snapped out, "Your effing Bible," and I'm like, You know, I almost got cornered. Like, all right, you're gonna be whistling, you're gonna be picking your fronts up, keep playing with me. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me, you know what I'm saying? I can't do that. Did. Yeah, but I almost did. I almost took him there. Then I peeped it like, oh, okay. But I remember what the Most High told Abraham. You feel me? I'm gonna bless those that bless you, and I'm gonna curse those that curse you. I prayed to the Most High right there while that heathen was talking. You feel me? And man, in less than 5 minutes, that heathen came back to me, apologized to me. He was redder than a tomato. You hear me? His heart sped up. He did, man. Dude, I just, oh man, so I'm like, dang. Y'all lean on my shoulder. I'm like, get off me.
Off me.
You did. It just, I mean, just to, you know what I'm saying, to call on the certain attributes of the Most High and watch it manifest is humbling. You're like, dang, all of us start doing that. But you got to be right, though. The Most High ain't respect of persons. Yeah, you out here being evil and think you finna call on the war and host in the heavens. You be calling down a strike on your own head. You feel me? Because he's not a respecter of persons. You got to be doing what he commands you to do. You know what I'm saying? And he will stand up and fight for you. I've witnessed it too many times. You'd be like, whoa. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, I was on my way here. I was listening to y'all, and I was listening to Lamb back. Y'all wasn't that far behind about being a good servant. Like, so you be set up because understand you be giving rules. So understand, don't be frustrated even about that position. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the reason why I say that. Even Christ had to become a servant.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He left all power, came on down, got the body that the Most High made for him, and dropped down to servant. And he became the author of eternal salvation by those things which he obeyed. Book of Hebrew records that as a testimony. So like I said, man, listen, don't even get in that nutshell in your head, man. Because listen, you serve somebody at some point.
Yeah.
From being born to your parents, like you saying, to your school teachers, to going to your job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To even, to you cashing up out of here in somebody's, nursing home, being told to do by their orders or whatever. I mean, it's just the way of the world. That's what it is. But your crown, your king, you know what I'm saying, is waiting for you with all glory and power and riches and treasure. Man,
wow, man. That's powerful.
And it's like
you will rule this thing with a body made perfect. Boy.
Yeah, man, look, we're going to miss out on that because we don't want to.
Because you want to mess with little whore.
Yeah.
Scratch.
Yeah. Like him. You fell for it? Oh, man, we can't.
Fall.
Yeah.
The low.
Yeah.
The serpent.
The one who ain't got no.
Crawled on his belly.
Yeah. The one who ain't got no rule over you. Like it's all an illusion. You let him in. You actually let him in and give him the permission. You see what I'm saying? It's time for us to vibrate and level up, man. Like walk worthy of your calling, man. We are sons of the living power, liberated, powerful. We walk worthy, man. Other than that, we gonna miss it. You feel me? And hey, man, look, I'm in it to win it, man. Stop claiming sin. Stop claiming the devil. You dig? Stop premeditating sin too. A lot of us premeditate. I leave her. Got the exit plan on deck. When I leave her, he better not be over there. You know what I'm saying? We gotta.
Nobody gonna see.
Yeah,
we took a back street.
Yeah, we gotta. We gotta understand, man, that the Most High is a great responsibility on our shoulder, but he loves us so much that he got a never-ending, incorruptible inheritance for us. And all we got to do is show up and apply. You feel me? And every time the devil show up, he take his head. Take his head, man. Cast him behind you. Get bold with him. You ain't got to be scared of the devil. Stop looking at all them Catholic movies. Like he finna possess you and your head finna spin around, man. Look, that chump ain't got no power over you, period. None. You dig? You can't come here, seats taken. I don't care how your day been going. I don't like you. That's how you got to treat the devil. I don't like you. Yeah. Get behind me. Yeah. I can't do that. I won't get into my Father's kingdom. Bye. And if he's still there tempting, pray to your Father to give you the strength to overcome him, and the devil is going to flee. The Bible says it, resist him and he'll leave you. Not just leave, not just slide off. He's going to run away. It says flee. He's going to flee from you. You see? It's time for us to realize how powerful we really are, man. You're powerful. Most I love you. You understand? It's just time for us to realize our full spiritual potential. You loved by him. Rejoice and believe. You already got the battle. David knew it when he stepped to Goliath, didn't he? He already knew. He said, you couldn't convince him otherwise. Even his brothers in them was like, man, go on away from her. You just trying to be her to be nosy. David like, man, look what I done did. Look, I'm here to bring y'all food anyway. What's gonna happen to whoever dropped this uncircumcised heathen? What shall happen to the man that does this? Then Saul tried to give him his armor. Saul hiding, the king. He's hiding. You heard, man, take my armor, take my, my helmet and my sweet. Like, man, I can't take your armor to battle, man. I'm good, man. I done slayed lions and birds, and this uncircumcised Philistine gonna be as one of them. I'm good. I don't need your armor either. Showing you can't go to war with nobody else's armor. You see, you got something, brother? Come on with it. Yeah, I see. I heard you clear the throat. Come on, brother.
And also to land back on what you were saying, that when he was saying I killed lions and bears, right? His earlier test prepared him for the test of Goliath. You know, and that's what. Yeah, and that's what Mally was saying earlier about us saying rebuke the devil and he'll flee, and if not, continue to pray hard, and then eventually he will flee, because you know you're being bold by saying it and whatnot. All the things that the reason why we're trying to tell y'all and prepare yourselves to level up is because you're gonna need to be leveled up when tribulation hits. You know, if we're in the same state, you know, 5 years from now, let's say, for instance, tribulation comes 5 years from now, and we're still in the same state that we are in, we're going to get tossed to and fro. You know what I'm saying? Without the Most High's mercy, we're going to definitely get tossed to and fro. Like in a fight, you know what I mean? You go touch every wall up in here.
Well, you're going to get ragged off.
You will.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Real
talk, because even now, as myself in this walk and stuff, I go through problems just like y'all do as well, and my mindset is not as it was a year ago. You know, I've elevated. You know what I mean? So I don't think the same way about this problem that I might have had a year ago. I'm not going to react to it the same way that I did a year ago. But I also want to read this real quick too. It's 1 Corinthians 2, verse 9. And this is pertaining to our walk, because yeah, we do have what Mally was saying about the package and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. But we also have to realize this. It says, "But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart, into our minds, of a man, the things which Yahweh has prepared for them that love him."
That's right, brother.
Enough said.
Straight up. And look, ain't that wild? And the scriptures try to describe it as best as it can in words.
Best it can.
Feel me? In Revelation, streets of gold and different foundations, and you still ain't conceived it. That's how much the Most High love you. Because when you can meditate all day on Revelations and the kingdom and Ezekiel 48 and all that, with the gates and portion and all that, try to get in your mind, draw it in some of y'all orders, and you still can't even fathom what's coming. You feel me? That's how wonderful the Most High is. In my Father's house are what? Many mansions. Go ahead, Nehemiah.
You know, I was sitting thinking about who said movie Brightburn when it first came out a week or so ago. And it was funny, I mean, they said, "You get talking." Hey, boy, that little heathen boy.
Yeah, what happened with it, boy?
You know what I'm saying? It's the evil Superman.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It was a heathen cop that walked to the crib, right? That little boy grabbed that one. Pow, pow, pow. Talk about, boy, I'm going to be ragged off.
Ragged off.
Boom, boom, boom. And then just do it up. Hey, boy, you don't want to get talked to and fro, but another thing, y'all, be encouraged, right? I'm going to tell y'all that, listen, y'all also see the flip of that testimony as well, is because if you look at Job, right, Now, there ain't no perfect people in the Bible. Job was considered perfect.
Right.
One of the few. Right? He wasn't perfect because he never sinned. Because he had the sacrificial system in his mind. That means he understands how to make atonement for what? Some sin. Because he already petitioned for his kids while they was all having a little birthday thing going. Right? But the whole thing is that when you walk with the Most High, and you walk with your head up, like you said, you ain't a slave no more. Get that mentality out your mind. Right? When you walk that way, you automatically get that head. Don't forget about that either. Don't forget about that. So you know when you do go into attack, then your wisdom should kick in. I'm gonna be pretty much right. And I gotta get my test. Job had to get it. Every great man, even Christ had to get it. Christ said, man, if this cup would be past me, you know what, Lord?
Not my will.
Let your will
Your
be
will.
done.
You know what I'm saying? So if you living right according to these scriptures, you should see the change. Right? And then when the trouble do come, your wisdom should kick in and say, you know what? It's my time. It's my time for my test. Let me fast on it. Let me get ready. Let me walk through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you said, when the trouble came a year ago, you wasn't ready. That same trouble come this year, you good.
I'm okay. There's
You
only
okay.
one. There's only
There's
one
one
good.
good. I know your answer. You
No
want to stay
doubt,
to the
bro.
script with that
There's
one.
only one good.
Excellent. Oh, this is all the way.
Hallelujah, bro. Just say, we got to encourage our brothers and sisters to be righteous, man.
That's it, man.
We're still in Isaiah 14.
Yeah. Finish that on off and let's get back to our script.
Isaiah chapter 14. Is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Right.
That did shake kingdoms? That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof?
You're going to be looking at the devil on that day like him? He did all this. Come on, out.
That opened not the houses of his prisoners? That was it.
All right, that's it. Just jump on back. Let's get to 1 Corinthians 6, start at verse 9. Let's get it.
We was done with that Titus.
Yeah, Titus was done with it. Let's get 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. All right, y'all, walk worthy of your calling. Walk worthy of your calling. We're going to miss it if we keep playing. Something we got bad in our DNA. We love to play. The people ate, drank, and rose up to play. That was in the wilderness, and 23,000 of us got put down playing with the Most High. Thinking everything's innocent. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get this kingdom. Israel was predestined to vibrate in a certain spirit.
Right.
And it got to be fulfilled. Right? And it's going to happen with or without anybody that's listening or anybody up here reading or anybody teaching. It's got to happen. The Most High's word ain't going to come back void. Right? So don't think it ain't going to happen just because you ain't a part of it. No, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You feel me? We just pray that we part of it. You understand? All right, come on, let's get it.
For 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse starting at 9.
Yeah.
Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yah?
Yeah.
Be not deceived.
Come on.
Neither fornicate.
Y'all heard that? Come on.
No adulterer.
Come on.
No idolater. No adulterer.
Come on.
Nor effeminate.
No effeminate. That's a man with feminine qualities. Right? Go ahead.
Nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
That's a homosexual. You see? Yeah, that's a homosexual.
Look those words up.
Let's go into them. 1 Corinthians 6. He tell you who's not getting into the kingdom. Right? The spirit of the Most High can't dwell in you if you involved in any of that. Your temple is unclean and is defiled. All right. So right here it says the unrighteous. All right, G94. Get some of that.
94. Adikos. Adikos.
It's a descriptive of one who violates or has violated justice, unjust, unrighteous, sinful, of one who deals fraudulently. See, it ain't just in the letter of the law. And if you just being scandalous with your brothers and sisters, you still unrighteous. You feel me? You plotting to get over. But you know, technically ain't did it, but plotting to get over. Come on, man. It says fraudulently with others, deceitful. All right, unjust, unrighteous. And it says unjust by extension, wicked. by implication, treacherous, especially heathen, unjust, unrighteous. All right. Okay, so we got the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yah. Be not deceived, neither fornicators. Oh man, what's the word for fornicator? G 4205. Same.
Strong's G 4205. Pardon us. Pardon us.
Same word they use for whoremonger. It's interchangeable. Whoremonger and fornicator, right? It's a man who prostitutes his body to another's lust for hire.
Another's lust.
Huh? Yeah, it's a series on Netflix now called What If. Yeah, this rich, powerful heathen woman looking for people that got their little upstart companies, and she's willing to finance them. Huh? But guess what? Man, you already know it. A male prostitute, a man who indulges in unlawful sexual intercourse, a fornicator. Right? And they get real descriptive in Leviticus, the 18th chapter, and Leviticus, the 20th chapter. Those are all the sex crimes. Also, 1 Corinthians 5 and 1, which it's found in Leviticus 18, having sex with your father's woman. Yeah, that's either your mother or your father's woman. Exactly. All right. So it says now here's Strong's definition. It says to sell akin to the base of 4907, a male prostitute as venal, meaning you're able to be purchased as venal, i.e. by analogy, a debauchee, libertine, fornicator, or whoremonger. A male prostitute, a gigolo. You dig? Deuce Bigelow. All right, well, let's act like it's what it is, right? These won't get into the kingdom, right? So fornicator, no idolaters, that's a worshiper of false, you know what I'm saying, of God. No adulterers. We all know what adultery is, Leviticus 20 and 10. No effeminate. What you got going on? I see you over there.
I was looking at the abuses of mankind. The abuse of mankind.
Okay.
Y'all
this right here is effeminate, right?
Strong's G 3120. Malakas.
They don't say Malachi, y'all. Y'all going off. Or Malachi. Malakal. They going off. It's almost, they got Malak on the front of it. What they doing? They going off. All right, this right here.
It's Greek, though.
Yeah, it's Greek. It's not Hebrew. It's Greek. It says soft.
With a capital T.
Yeah. S-O-F capital T. It says soft. Soft to the touch. Metaphorically, in a bad sense, effeminate. Of a catamite. Y'all should look that definition up too. Catamite. Of a boy, of a boy kept for homosexual relations with a man. A male who submits his body to unnatural lewdness. Of a male prostitute. Wow.
So whoremonger is a effeminate too as well, no?
Yeah, but the whoremonger is doing that with women. This guy here is a boy kept for homosexual relations with a man. Evil. Ain't getting into the kingdom, right? All right, now we got abuse of themselves with mankind. Trip off this.
Strong's G 733. How to say no coites. How to say no coites.
I don't even know how to pronounce that. This deal right here say, what they say says a catamite definition. Ancient Greece and Rome, a catamite was a pubescent boy who was the intimate companion of a young man, usually in a pederastic relationship. Wow, man. Yeah. Catamite. See, like that which would make sense because our people were living amongst these Romans, and look, Paul, like don't get it twisted. These ain't getting into the kingdom.
Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus. Yeah.
Right? That was a boy. Right? Zeus left Mount Olympus. This is in their room. Left Mount Olympus. Saw this boy that he had favor on. Took him back to Mount Olympus, made him his wall. Loved and sexed that boy so good he made a consolation.
What's the name of the constellation? Dang, that's messed up.
Aquarius.
Aquarius. Wow.
Boy, I can't make
No,
this
wow.
up, bro. Look up.
That's why I don't be in all that. What's your sign?
Look up Aquarius, and you will find it. I said, bro, I cannot make
I know you ain't making it up. I know you ain't making it up, bro. What about this? So this right here is abuse of themselves with mankind, outline of biblical usage, right? It says one who lies with a male as with a female. Sodomite, homosexual, right? And then it says down here, abuse of oneself with mankind, defile oneself with mankind. Then it says Strong's definition of sodomite, abuse of that defiled self with mankind, man. So we see who not getting into the who is not getting into the kingdom, right? So it says abuse of themselves with mankind. In 1 Timothy 1:10, it says that defile themselves with mankind. It's the same exact thing. Y'all see that? And notice what it says right here. It says one who lies with a male as with a female, right? A homosexual. Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, class, everybody online, remember these definitions, especially that defile. Sex can defile.
Yeah.
Sex can defile. I'll give you a precursor to them all. Wait.
Look at you, man. Going down. Right. All right. So y'all see what this is. You understand? Now we talking about being a holy nation, a set apart nation. You dig? The Holy Spirit ain't dwelling with no sodomites, man. You dig? So we can safely say with a lot of these preachers that I heard promoting sodomite life, the Spirit of the Most High ain't dwelling with you. No, it can't. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revelers, nor extortioners.
Come on.
Shall inherit the kingdom of Yah.
So you see, it's more than just the sodomites. Guess what else? Nor thieves, right? You tempted to steal. That used to be your thing back in the day. Now you got to destroy the dead. Get the devil from out of your mind. Get behind me. No thief will get into the kingdom. 1 Corinthians 6:10. Even if you don't know where exactly it is, you know that's me doing that, continuing to do that, I will not get into the kingdom. You feel me? If you got to get loud with the devil, get loud. Get behind me, devil. You see? What else to say? Covetous. We know what it is. Drunkards. That means you understand you can't control yourself. You're drunk. That's wine in excess, right? And forget about it if it's the hard liquor. They already call that spirits. You see what I'm saying? All these are vices to get for these dark spirits to come and habit themselves right within you, and you become what they call possessed. You become possessed at that point. And guess what? If you have the spirit, it's going to depart. If you got the set apart spirit of the Most High, it's going to depart. It ain't going to compete. Light can't dwell with darkness. All right? Shall inherit the kingdom of God. What definition you got? I see you over there pulling.
Revelers.
What's the revelers?
It just says
Strong's G 3060. Loiterers.
and it's a railer, a reveler from Lodius, mischief, mischief, abusive, blackguard, railer, reveler.
Yeah, so abusive language. You know what I'm saying? You see? Mischief. A lot of they got to do with that Jonah. You know what I'm saying? That's a culture we grew up in too, Jonah. And look, when you Jones somebody, you don't say that to build them up. Really, you turn them down. It's just, bro, I've been playing with you, boy. You know I've been playing with you. You know what I'm saying? Well, you said that, you meant that. You know what I'm saying? You said that to destroy him. You ain't say to build him up. See, we even got to watch that. We supposed to be sons and daughters of the Most High. We got to watch how we speak to each other, man. You know what I'm saying? You mess around and say something and boy, send somebody into a bout of depression.
Yeah, but brother Uriel put out a lesson last night about the power of the tongue.
Yeah, powerful lesson.
About the power of the tongue, and go back over those scriptures, y'all, you know what I'm saying, and get some understanding, you know, on those, a little bit more understanding on your free time of those scriptures that he brought out, because the tongue, you know what I'm saying, there's power in it, you know, it can bring death, it can bring life, you know, to not only to yourself, but to other people, to households, to cities, you know, to it's very powerful. So, you know, a reveler, you know what I mean, that ain't getting into the kingdom.
Yep. And then also how you dealing with your spouse too. You know what I'm saying? You be saying some stuff, boy, to your spouse, boy. You dig? You claiming you a son or daughter of the Most High, and you using abusive language. Woo! You saying mischievous? Man. And y'all supposed to be one flesh. Boy, see, you see it. You see how the Most High done raised the bar. We gotta be circumspect in how we speak, how we think, how we deal with everybody that's a believer, even how we deal with unbelievers that's out in the world. You see, everything is a test. Every conversation we have, right? Challenge yourself not to use profanity for one day. Challenge yourself. Instead of saying, you know what I'm saying, we'll come out your rear end and say stuff. Say stuff.
I had some bad stuff.
I had some bad stuff. That's bad stuff, boy. You know, start challenging yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because every other word we speak, we're gonna have to give account of. Okay? These words are spirits, they're forces. I tell you that in John 6 chapter, verse 63. Words are spirits. You understand? What you saying, John the 6th chapter and the 63rd verse. Words are spirits. So we gotta watch what we saying. You feel me? How we talk to each other's brothers and sisters, spouse, children, elders. You dig? And especially if it's some type of, and then look, watch that trying to get in a cussing competition with your people just because they come around. Man, boy, you know this, boy. Boy, outside the other so-and-so day, man. And then you get all up in it, you be like, straight, nigga, man, look. Nigga. You feel me? You get to trying to mimic them. Like, when do we get drawn into it? You feel me? When did this become a competition? To see who can speak more darkness. When did that become a competition? Yeah.
You should.
I'll be by myself and everybody else will be kind of that. You know what I'm saying? They'll be conversating and like, but they be talking about what is how they doing stuff, but it's just like,
Yeah.
I just, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look. If it's carnal, I was told by somebody that was wise, I don't even speak. I'm only speaking about spiritual matters. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if everybody over there amp drinking a Budweiser, watching the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you so-and-so gonna win, and I ain't got nothing to say. If I happen to be over there. You know what I'm saying? If I happen to be over there, I'm more than likely ain't gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? But you just so happen to be around one of your carnal family members and happen to be somewhere in the same zone. You ain't talking spiritual, I ain't got nothing to say. Feel me? Yeah. Yep. And then people, you gotta watch that too, because certain people try to bait you into arguments. Yeah.
Something and I explained or whatever, and they was just like, she's like, oh, my papa understand everything always about the distraction and like some of the stuff that she was saying, you know, like when I do going on my break, and I go read, I know that my phone, you know, and I do the words, and you know, and like, this woman like we like kind of headed up, and she's like, but everybody don't believe in God, ain't no God, and this and that, and I'm like, she's like, don't nobody do all that religious stuff. I said, this is not a religious culture, this is who I am. I don't want to hear you on the phone cursing people out of y'all conversation talking about getting drunk or which I did last night. I don't want to hear that either. You know what I mean? But I don't speak on it because that's your wife. So how you mad because I'm talking about something that's positive?
They gon'
Your testimony just been
yeah.
He was in his job, got red as a stop.
Yeah, red as
Because he was reading the Bible. It's like this heated mindset, she might be a Jake.
She like, let me walk off when you get to the girl.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Sis.
I just got baptized.
I've been born again.
I've been born again. Yeah, you be out. It could be. You gotta check it. You did. I know.
It's just be like I don't even have it in me to like just physically fight with you or this and that, or you know what I'm saying? You know, people be feeling like tough because they be like, oh, I'm strapped, this and that. Okay, is you the only one? Like, what that's supposed to be?
But look, a lot of people look. That's them situations to where it be like, I got few, I ain't got nothing to say. It's like you know where it can go. You feel me? Also, somebody brought up playing cards right here in the chat. Right? You know how corner you get playing some spades, boy. But trip off this. If you trip off the cards though, look on the back of them. Majority of them got demons on them. Some little winged little things on the back of them. Huh? Yeah, get into the origin of the card. Where did all these cards come from? Huh? Get into the origin of them. They come out the scripture. Huh?
You know, I'm about to go home and see if I got any cards in my house.
Bro,
All that
look, if you look on the back of them cards, a lot of them got little winged, little demonic entities on them. Yeah. Now, when I trip off this, where did this come from? Right? What does spades come into play? And it's crazy. We the ones. It really ain't no heathens playing no spades. It's something about us Negroes playing spades, but slapping them cards. Where all that come from? And talking crazy. Nigga, I'm standing, boy. We about to standing up and you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is getting to the origin. I've been looking up some things about these cards. And it's where I turn. Hey, Houston, we got a problem.
You know, somebody gonna have something. Somebody gonna have something to say about that, right?
Of course.
Y'all have something to say.
I'm here to make you think. Go ahead and say something about it. Go ahead.
And then when you see it, once you see that there's demons on it or whatever the case may be, whatever you have to say, because you could continue doing it, take it up with the Most High in that day. You know what I'm saying? Take it up with the Most High. And are we saying that playing spades is wrong? Am I saying that? I haven't looked it up yet. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I did look it up and I have what Mally said, best believe I'll be saying that. You damn right. You know what I mean? But you already know. You know what I'm saying? I cares not. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't whoop me. You know. Yeah. But when you start elevating yourself and not doing what the heathens is doing, what the world is doing, we have to remember we are Hebrews. We passed over. This life is meaningless to us. You know what I'm saying? The things of this world is meaningless to us. We shouldn't be tripping off. Well, I can't play spades no more. Well, what am I gonna do? Right. Memorize some scriptures or something. Yeah. Teach your children, you know what I'm saying, how to speak Hebrew. Yeah. You know, learn something. Yeah.
Meditate. Do something. You can do there's all type of stuff you could do. You did. Like if we stop playing cards, it's over. Yeah. No, I'm saying just get into the origin of it. It'll blow your mind. And then how everything linked back to certain soothsayers. And you trip off the tarot cards with the psychics and trip off. Exactly. Look, that's another one. But look, trip off. Majority of them cards got them little winged, demonic little things on the back of them. When you see them, you'll be like, whoa, look at this here the whole time. And trip off how corner we get playing cards. Is it a righteous conversation? Huh? We about to run a boat. You mean? Huh? Set book. Y'all know how it be. It's all to turn you down. It ain't that. There's no building up in this.
Get these bums up out of here.
Yeah. Come on, man. Some cards, the magicians, some cards. Yeah. 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 Yeah, just get into it, man. You start seeing like, dang, man, it's wild how a lot of stuff that we become accustomed to, you feel me? Those is claiming to be sons and daughters of light shouldn't even be partaking in. It's a lot of things, man. You dig? But the thing about it is when you find out what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna justify it, or you're gonna be like, oh no, and let me come up out of that. Let me share that darkness. All right, come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 11. And such were some of you. But you are washed. Yeah. But ye are sanctified. But ye are justified in the name of the Master Yahweh Shah and and by the spirit of our Elohim.
Yeah.
All things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient.
So we ain't saying all things are lawful, like you can do whatever you want. You feel me? Now you can eat a swine turd sandwich. No, I ain't saying that. You feel me? What is lawful may not necessarily be expedient, may not be convenient for you. You feel me? It may be lawful for you to drink wine, but in front of your mother, who you trying to bring into the understanding, she can't see past the wine you drink.
Right.
You feel me? So no, don't put the wine up while you talking to her so she can get some understanding. So just because it's lawful does not mean it's expedient. Okay, come on, now let's get it.
All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any.
Yeah, he's just talking about he free. So he ain't going back to his old Pharisee mindset, being ruled over and all that. That ain't about to happen. Right? It's lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the bondage and subjection to the darkness. All right, come on now.
Verse 13.
Yeah.
Meats for the belly.
Yeah.
And the belly for meat.
Come on.
But Yahweh shall destroy both it and them. Now the body is not for fornication.
The body is not for being a whoremonger, man. Fornication. You can't see in them others. So when worshiping them idols, you can lay however you want to. You can lay however you want to. There's no consequence for it, no punishment behind it. Dealing with the Most High, nah, high sexual morals. You can't just lay with whoever you want to. And just do whatever you want and claim you filled with the Holy Spirit. It don't work like that. Yeah, but not but not the spirit of the Most High. You did? He calls us to that. You understand? Like men and women got to get that together, especially amongst Israel, man. You got to get that together. Right? That's one of the major league problems. Major problems, fornication. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And if there's a stronghold on you, it's time to fast him on out. Smoke him out. You know what I'm saying? Smoke him out. You know what I'm saying? And pray. And you got the victory. You understand? You got the victory. You ain't got to fall victim to that. You don't. We choose to, because that little short time of pleasure seems just so, it feels so good. Huh? Come on, man. Level up. Level up. All right, come on now.
Now the body is not for fornication.
Come on.
But for the master, and the master for the body.
Yeah, you feel me? The body is for your master, right? You want the spirit of your master to dwell within you. So we can start doing the work of a Mashiach around here for real, for real. All right, come on now.
And Yahweh have both raised up the master and will also raise us by his own power. Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Hamashiach?
Yeah.
Shall I then take the members of Hamashiach and make them the members of an harlot?
You heard that? I remember me and you used to try to justify this scripture and still think it was cool to go to the strip club. No, that's just spiritually. I'm like, bro, it said your body is not for that. Right? You members, your bodies are members of the Messiahs. You can't take this and become the member of a harlot. You feel me? Can't be dealing with harlotry. So we got to encourage our sisters to get out the strip clubs, get off the stripper poles. You feel me? Stop laying around just to pay your bills. You got to stop that. And you call it hustling. You juggling 5 men to get your bills paid for the month. Hoping they all don't bump into each other type. No, that's harlotry.
Some of these sisters out here having men just to smoke weed.
Yeah, that's another one too.
And drink.
That's what we say, and drink.
For real.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
For real.
All right.
You know, and these brothers, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna even say y'all fall victim. Y'all do it because y'all want the korban. You know what I mean? And thinking that because you go stick your rod up in her, that you go be her king and that you can be a priest afterwards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We have to be, we're a nation of priests, you know what I'm saying? Kings and priests, but we have to be a priest 9 times out of 10 dealing with our sisters first, you know.
True.
And then, you know, after a certain amount of a period of time, you know, And here we have what, 6 months? You know what I mean?
Yeah. To a year.
To a year.
You got a court 6 months to a year up in here. Yeah.
Exactly.
We finna have, we about to have some courtship papers popping up in here.
And
I put a notary seal on them from the state of Missouri. Bob.
Right.
Yeah. In
That.
front of them Bibles, boy.
Bibles, you know. And we have to start, you know what I'm saying, start doing that. And be receptive of it. You know what I mean? Be glad, be like, yeah, let's do that. You know what I mean? Instead of, again, going out there and having these whores and bringing them into the truth and saying, now you my woman now, or whatever the case may be. And then 6 months later, 3 months, matter of fact, 3 weeks later, it's a wrap. It's over with. You know.
You wasn't shoot for real anyway.
Yeah, but again, you done already stick your rod up in it.
Right. That part.
You know. And it goes back up to what Paul was saying, all things are lawful for me. It's lawful for you to have another woman, you know what I'm saying, if you want. But it's not expedient to stick your rod up in her, you know what I'm saying, so quickly because you can do it,
Right, just because you think you can do it. I feel you, right.
Go ahead,
Makes sense. And also it wouldn't be no whores if we as men just stop loving whores.
Right.
We can cancel it real quick. You feel me? just stop loving harlots. And there would be none. You feel me? The women would be forced to become virtuous and deal righteously.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? We'll put it right back on the men. You dig? That's all we gotta do is put it on the men. There wouldn't be no harlots if we just stop loving harlots. You know what I'm saying? And be like, hey, level up. Nah, I ain't talking about nothing. I'm talking about marriage. Oh, dang. Whatever. That hit a little different, though. that hit a little different right there. Like, dang. No, girl, you can't get that off on them over there. They brothers are tight. That's what it is. You got something out?
It's funny. You sit here, like, hopefully, you sit here and have sex with somebody within the first year. That's not a problem. You don't get married within the first year. Moving too fast.
Yeah.
You beat that?
Going off. Going off.
It's cool.
But that's like amongst our people. Because I think that like amongst the people, like they can talk and be talking for 6 months, 3 months, because they get married. You know what I'm saying?
They got to take like crazy too.
I mean, but see, they like to be married so they can justify what they doing right in the eyes of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to do it like that because we were broken from those ways. Like we just got to get back to you. You know what I'm saying? Or like a lot of people be scared of marriage like there's nothing to be scared of. Like, like you're not supposed to have sex until you're married. Most likely you want to stick with your first love.
Right.
Yeah, time to enforce them ways. That's what it is, man. Revolution is messy business.
Everybody,
that's what it is.
Remember, everybody in this call out their first love, we go through water. You know what I'm saying? How you would still be with your first love if you know what I'm saying? If things didn't go south.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Well, you know.
I'm playing. I've been playing. Yeah, no, I'm just playing. I know what you're saying, sis.
Late in the game for me on that one.
All right, come on, let's get it.
Verse
1 Corinthians
14.
6, come on.
And Yahweh have both raised up the master and will also raise up us by his own power. Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Christ? Shall I then take the members of Hamashiach and make them the members of an harlot?
Come on.
Yah forbid.
Yah forbid. Come on.
What? Know ye not that he which is joined to an harlot is one body?
You hear that? Talking all that, real. Yeah, you messing with a harlot, you became one flesh with it. One flesh. Come on, now.
For two, saith he, shall be one flesh.
Come on.
But he that is joined unto the master is one spirit.
That's right. Come on.
Flee fornication.
Do what?
Flee fornication.
That means get up out of there, man. Get up out of there. Stop committing sex crimes in the eyes of the Most High. right? And if you want a whole list of them, go to Leviticus, the 18th chapter, and Leviticus, the 20th chapter. That's a whole list of them. It's very detailed and very specific. All right, come on out.
Every sin that a man doeth is without the body. But he that committed fornication sinneth against his own body.
That's how you know he talking physical right there. That's how you know. You know what I'm saying? We got spiritual fornication and worship of other powers or whatever, but that's physical right there. You know what I'm saying? You into them sex crimes and all that, because there's a lot of transfer of energy and spirits and all type of stuff, man. You don't never forget those you've been intimate with. Ever. You can run across them, ain't seen nobody in about 10 years run and walk past and be like, or see him like, they're like, dang. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. But that's there's a reason for that though. You feel me? Like you can forget somebody that you just happen to walk by in the mall or something, or somebody you may have met through somebody one time. But if you ever been intimate with somebody, you'll never forget that. And you see him, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never forget that. Because it's something spiritual that goes on with that. You talking about transferring spirits, energy, and all that. He said every sin that a man do is without the body, but fornication, it's in the body. All right, come on, Hebrew.
But what? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Rock?
Come on.
Which is in you, which ye have of Yah, and ye are not your own.
You're not your own, man. Your body is the temple. You feel me? And when we talk about the physical temple right there on the back wall, that's where the presence of the Most High was at, in the temple. Right? So we want the spirit of the Most High, the presence of the Most High within us. Right? All right. Now, on a deeper level, that physical temple was built in a chosen land, the Holy Land. Right? So the fact that your body is the temple also points to the fact that the land flowing with milk and honey, it was always about the Most High dwelling within man, right? The temple was built in the Holy Land. Your body's the Holy Land as well. Why you think Israel is called sometimes they call us a city? You know what I'm saying? We the Holy Land as well. You see, your body is holy, set apart, right? Where the temple of the Most High must be built in, so His presence can dwell within you. You see? That's why he said, man, flee, run away from fornication. That's that same flee that the devil gonna do if you just resist him. He gonna flee. All right, come on, now let's get it.
For ye are bought with the price. Therefore glorify Yahweh in your body.
Come on.
And in your spirit.
Come on.
Which are Yah.
Your body and spirit. See? So that means the temple and the Holy Land is twofold. You feel me? Physical and spiritual. You. Right? It was all this whole thing about the spirit of the Almighty dwelling within you, man. Yeah. All right, y'all get some understanding. Throw 7 up in the chat. Next scripture, 2 Corinthians 6, 2 Corinthians 6, 14 through 18 next. Got a few more, y'all. Just got a few more. All right, all praises, all glory, all honor to the Most High. All praises, all glory, honor. Walk worthy, you calling. Walk worthy, you calling. You going about here, brother? Blessings. That's right. Blessings. Good to see your face, brother. Most High be with us all, bro. All right, Shabbat Shalom. Okay, hit me up, bro. Hit me up. Blessings to you and your family, brother. Blessings to you and your family. Tell them we said Shabbat Shalom.
2 Corinthians 6.
Yeah, 14 through 18. Walk worthy of your calling, Israel. Walk worthy of your calling, man. My Ogdon Ray in the building. Shayak, what it do, Hebrew? That Dallas life, Hebrew. Sean Thomas, Uncle Old brother. What else, Sean? Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Hebrew.
Most High done called us the holiness. Glorify the Most High in your body and spirit, which are the Most High. This belongs to the Most High. You understand? This was given out to you on a loan. You know what happens with a loan, don't you, sis? If you take a loan out of the bank, what you got to do with that loan? Pay it back. You got to do what? You got to give it back, huh? Well, your body got to go back to the ground. Huh? Your spirit got to go back to your father. And notice the earth is called a she in the scripture at times. Her. But your body got to go back to your mama. Your spirit got to go back to your daddy. Yeah. It all belongs to the Most High. Right? It all belongs to the Most High. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Y'all hit that like button if y'all don't mind. Like it, share it. Thank y'all for all y'all prayers and y'all support. But we got to walk worthy of his calling, man. We got to stop playing around. Stop playing. Stop playing. That's because you ain't ate some shellfish in 2 seconds. You dig? It ain't, you know, find out what day the Sabbath is. Don't be thinking you all good. It's time to level up spiritually. That's what the New Testament is about. It's showing Israel how to vibrate high. You understand? To become that spiritual, set apart, powerful nation that we were meant to become. We must become it. We must become it. Understand? Hold yourself, and when you just take it a battle at a time. When you get tempted by the adversary, rah, you feel me? Resist him and he'll flee. You feel me? I was tripping off the story you told me that not that long ago when you went back in there and paid the people. You digging how good you felt. Remember I was talking to you last week? You was like, brother, I felt good as a mother when I did that. Even though you ain't, you know, it was still put in there and you wasn't on no stealing nothing, but it was in there. You know, and the Most High convicted you, like you ain't paid for that. You went right back in there and paid, and you see how good you felt. Yeah, because you resisted temptation. You know what I'm saying? You resisted temptation.
And then it's like, you or not, you want to take it, like, Lord, it's so easy. You know, I just be like, oh, no, just get behind me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's great. Like, I was at Walgreens, and I had, like, my soap on the other one. And they, I was trying to get a different, you know, the other one, but they had no one, so they gave me a problem. And they didn't bring up my soap. And I'm like, look, I got soap too. And she was like, oh, because I had all this place. She was like, I need to see it or whatever. Because it was like, you know, I had it in my hand with my phone or whatever. It was just a little boy. I'm like, look, no, I want this too or whatever. And she was like, oh, girl, you could have had that because I didn't even see it. Like, I could have, but I'm like, I'm okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And when you overcome that, you feel better. You start feeling better. And look, with more victories, you get stronger and stronger. You get stronger and stronger. Walk worthy of your call in number 4. This is the last segment in this series. All right. Yeah, we slow down and go to the definitions and just wrap it up, people, man. Yeah, instead of just trying to run through 25 scriptures at one time, and you know what I'm saying. Now let's slow down and wrap. See if everybody understand what we talking about. You feel me? Then we can move on in. Keep going. All right, 2 Corinthians 6, 14 through 18.
Verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion have light with darkness? And what concord have Hamashiach with Belial?
Yeah, just say, you know what I'm saying? You can't be unequally yoked together with no unbelief. You can't have fellowship with darkness. We as the children or the sons and daughters of light, they realize that our master, our ascended master, the Messiah, is not cool with the devil. They're not cool. He ain't cool with the devil or us demons. Right? So we shouldn't be in fellowship or in league with or participating with the works of darkness. You see what I'm saying? No, that's our old life. We don't do that no more. And you got to be bold like that with the devil at times, man. You dig? And that rattles the spirits off your people that think you're going to cower down. I know. You got to come around your people bold. You can't play with them. Our people join you out the house. You feel me? You humble still. It ain't like you boasting, but anybody want to know something about what I believe? Yeah. I ain't got to get ready. I am ready. You feel me? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They gonna have to get ready because I can't cower down because our people will straight devour you, man. You feel me? You gotta be ready to rock. All right, go ahead.
I would say people try to run fraud and fall takes you know what I'm saying about anything even dope because even in the ancient period you can't be in China and you know Christian and all these other pagan guys they do food and all that y'all tell me y'all love it. Y'all can't even commute. And then what happens is if you see with man named Solomon. You compromise. When you're unequally yoked with anybody, compromise has to be. It has to.
Yeah.
And when you compromise, something is lost. If you compromise, something is lost in order for you to think you gain it. And that's what Solomon went off, man. And look, it's going to be that hard pill to swallow. Right? That one scripture don't negate the whole understanding of the scriptures in totality. You know what I'm saying? Because you got two prophets, Ezra and Nehemiah. Clear out that old man. Clear it right out.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Makes sense. Yeah, you be respected for more for it in the end. Now, let's get it. He broke. Let's get it.
Or what part hath he that believeth with an infidel? What agreement have the temple of Yah with idols?
Flat out.
For ye are the temple of the living power.
Yeah.
As the Most High has said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people.
See, that's the aim, y'all. We want him to dwell and live within us, right? In order for that to happen, we got to walk worthy of our calling. Our temples got to be pure, because the Most High is holy and perfect. Our temples have to be holy and they have to be perfect. Holy meaning set apart, perfect meaning sincere, complete, and with integrity. Don't you want the Most High to live within you and dwell within you, his spirit? Don't you want that? And if you want that, then guess what? It's things that we cannot be doing because his presence will not dwell within his temple, right? Us as acting in your way like we heathens. It won't happen. It won't happen. You want the Most High to dwell with you? You want to really do the works of Hamashiach for real? You really want to get out here and be casting out devils and, you feel me? Feeding the homeless and raising the dead and doing all the things that the Messiah said you would be doing, right? True spiritual righteous power, then guess what? This temple got to be holy and it must be pure or perfect, complete and sincere, all right? And that's from everything from how we thinking, how we speaking to one another, our sexual behaviors, actions, all that, man. All that. Feel me? All they got to come into play. That's tight because the Most High hold you to it. Dang. Yeah. Yeah. He like, you want to tap, you want me, or you want to tap into me, you got to level up. Yeah. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Wherefore, come out from among them and be ye separate.
Separate mean holy. Be separate. Come out from among them and be holy. Be separate. Come on.
Saith the Most High.
Yeah.
And touch not the unclean thing.
And touch not the unclean thing. Don't deal with wickedness. You see? Don't deal with darkness. Touch not the unclean thing. Come on, Knock.
And I will receive you.
And then I'll receive you. So that sounds like it's conditional, don't it? That don't mean you can just come as you are and just you expect that you can stay as you are. Yeah, you can come as you are, but guess what? You got to change. You can't come as you are and stay as you are. See, the so-called church say that, and then you leave with the understanding that you ain't got to change nothing. No. Yeah, you can show up. The Most High take you a murdering gangbanger tonight and raise you up as a soldier for him. You can come as you are, but you can't stay as you are. Yeah. Yeah, you got to change. You got to increase in knowledge, revelation, understanding, wisdom, power. You see? Why? Because he loves you and he got something great for you. To know you love is half the battle. Just know, man, you love by the Most High. He love you. He love you. You are a divine son of his. You see? That's your father. From there, you should be looking to what? What I need to do to stay within his love then. How about that? I need to stay there. I need to stay in his love. All right, now we got to go ahead and instruct you on the keys to the kingdom. Kingdom mentality, kingdom behavior, kingdom talk. You see? That's what time it is. You see? All right, was you done with that?
You want me to go to 18?
Yeah, finish it on off. Yeah.
And will be a father unto you. Ye shall be my sons.
Yeah.
And daughters.
And daughters. Yeah, we need our sisters too. You're going to be my sons and daughters. That's right. Come on.
Saith the Lord Almighty.
Yahweh El Shaddai.
Yahweh El Shaddai.
That's how you say that in Hebrew. You dig? And you feel it in your chest, boy. You dig? But sons and those, he say sons, and he just told you I love you. You just got to come out from among them, separate yourself from them, and don't touch the unclean thing. Then I'll receive you. You dig? And then you my daughter, you my son. That's a promise. You feel me? You know he gonna make good on his promise. You just got a part to play. See? Everybody understand thus far? All right. I got 2 Peter 2. Give me 2 Peter 2. 2 Peter 2, 9 through 22. And we see where we get after that. Either we're gonna close out or you know, get one more or something. I like that Wisdom of Solomon too, man. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3, chapter 4, and chapter 5. Y'all should read that. In fact, read it. That's homework. And you'll see the difference between the righteous mindset and the wicked mindset. All right, let's finish it on off because what time is it? It's 11:30. It's almost midnight. So we looking good. We looking pretty good. All right. Let's go ahead and finish this on off. We got 2 Peter, y'all, chapter 2. Let's read 9 through 22. Walk worthy of your calling. Walk worthy of your calling, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure these vessels of the Most High are holy. You understand? Which means set apart, and perfect, which means complete, sincere, and with integrity. All right? Carry yourself how the Most High say, and guess what? He can dwell within you. That power and essence of the Most High, and his spirit come from deep down inside him. Breathe into you. You became active. Yeah. And he said, he breathed into you essence and a part of him and kept his. You know what I'm saying? And when he summoned it back, it's coming right back to him. Then how he gonna receive his spirit back from you? What did you do with it? What did you do with it? You had something you was gonna say? It seemed like you
it's not far fetched, you know, that happened, that he did that, because it does say in the scripture that he blew into us. But just thinking back on CPR, when a person does CPR and you're not breathing, you know what I'm saying?
Good point.
You're whoever's not breathing, the person that's trying to help them breathe or whatever the case may be, they're breathing into you. You know what I'm saying? They're breathing into you and whatnot. And then if the Most High is merciful to bring you back, now you're breathing because that person was blowing their breath. You know what I'm saying? Their essence, not essence. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel you.
That ruach up into you. You know,
which they got from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? With the breath that they got from the Most High, they blew into you. You feel me? Still retain their breath so you could wake back up. So, like you say, it ain't far-fetched to believe the Most High did what he did in Genesis, the 2nd chapter, blew into Adam. The breath of life in Adam became a living soul. Then that breath is powerful, man. You know what I'm saying? And when you're done talking, what you have that circulates through your lungs and your entire body, you dig, is from deep down inside of the Most High. Breathe right into you. Right? Your soul, your spirit, you understand? That's your consciousness. Right? That's what goes back to the Most High. Your body returned to Mother Earth, but that goes back to the Most High. The body returned back to dust, but that go back to the Heavenly Father. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's serious. Yeah. So you realize your very awareness. You feel me? You see how you looking out your eyes, and can't nobody ever look at you how you look at yourself. It's like it's weird almost. It's like I'm inside of this vessel right here. Like you can see my nose, but I can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm straight alive inside this vessel, this body. Right? And that is crazy because a body may look good from a distance, right? But if it ain't got the soul and the spirit in it, you dig? When you get up close to it, right? It's dead. It's lifeless. It don't even look good. That's why I don't get when people say they look good up in that casket.
Yeah, right.
How? Spirit gone. What good is a body alone? What good is a body without the soul and the spirit? It ain't no good. What you mean he looked good in the casket? It looked like he was smiling. They got morticians for that. What do you mean? Coroners. Yeah. What do you mean he looked good in the casket? The spirit and soul is gone up out of there. What good is a body without that?
Right.
Yeah, you may look good as you approaching the casket or whatever. You big ass, man, you get up on that deal, you gonna see death and took over. You gonna see death and took over. You feel me? You gonna twist your lips, they look good in the casket. They're dead. Ain't no sense of no body if ain't no spirit in it. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't nothing you can do with that. That's going back to the dust. Come on, Ak, let's get it.
The Most High knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
Y'all got to believe that the Most High know how to deliver you out of temptation. Right? Whatever you tempted with, just apply what the Messiah did in Matthew the 4th chapter and Luke the 4th chapter. You feel me? Just apply that. When he was tempted, just apply that. You ain't got to come up with no fancy new system. He knew how to deliver the righteous out of temptation. All right? Come on, Ak, let's get it.
But chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanliness and despise government.
That means order. You know what I'm saying? To set up in the Most High's congregations and camps and all that, there's structure and order. All right? So you're seeing people walking after the flesh and the lust of uncleanness. And despise order or government. Come on.
Presumptuous are they. Self-willed.
So, hold on. Self what?
Self-willed.
Doing self-desire. Do what they want to do. Very presumptuous. Huh? Come on.
They are not afraid to speak evil of
dignities.
Dignity.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, again, the Most High got certain people in position to teach, to heal, to do all type of certain things. Right? Since when we so quick to speak on those the Most High got in position to do things just so you can spiritually eat? Gotta watch that, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch that. All right, come on, now let's get it.
And if y'all doing that, you know what I'm saying, don't be making up no excuse, you know what I'm saying, on the reason why you doing that either. Verse 11, whereas angels, which are greater in power and might, bring not railing accusation against them before the Most High.
Yeah, you feel me? Just like when it was talking about Michael the Archangel. You feel me? When he came in, when the body of Moses was up for dispute, he ain't coming after, he had to bring no railing accusation against Satan. Man, look, get behind me. That's how you need to do. You feel me? Even when you see people being out of order and being self-willed and presumptuous and rebelling against what the Most High has established. So you ain't got to bring no railing accusation. Watch your mouth. Just because you see stuff that's out of order don't mean you got the right to run your mouth and start using all type of things that should not be coming off a priest's lips or a daughter of Zion lips. You feel me? Or a king's lips. The Most High holds us accountable, man. Right? You call yourself a daughter of Zion, you got to control your mouth, man. You call yourself a priest of the Most High, you can't be out here. Can't nobody tell the difference between you and Cat Williams? There's no difference. Come on, Ak, let's get it.
Verse 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 12. But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed,
come on,
speak evil of the things that they understand not.
Wow.
And shall utterly perish in their own corruption.
You see, we should be like more circumspect before we start speaking against, you understand, who the Most High got set up. That's just what it is. Watch your mouth. Be careful. Notice he said they were made to be taken and destroyed. Speak evil of things that they understand not. And it says, and shall utterly die, perish in their what? Own corruption. Right? Next verse. What does it say, Ak?
and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they that count it pleasure to ride in the daytime.
Come on.
Spots they are, and blemishes.
Yeah.
Sporting themselves with their own deceivings while they feast with you.
You see that? You be right up in the midst of you. Right up in the midst of you. They count it pleasure to riot in the daytime. This is just talking about people being out of order. This is the flip side of what he wants us to do. He wants us to be in order, speak righteousness, think righteousness, deal with our brothers a certain way, our sisters a certain way, our children, our spouses. You understand? Even when it come down to, he even got righteous laws when they come down to sex. We keep seeing flee fornication. You understand? No whoremongers. These ain't getting into the kingdom. Don't touch the unclean thing, and I'll dwell within you, and I'll receive you. Then you'll be my sons and daughters, right? Now, what Peter's going over is the flip side of it. The disorder in the ranks, the rebellion in the ranks. These that counted pleasure to riot in the daytime. Blemishes amongst you. Spots, right? While they feasting with you. Despise dominions, despite not even afraid to speak evil of who the Most High got set up. That's major, man. That's major. You feel me? So it ain't that hard if you just sit back. If you're doing what the Most High called you to do, you just watch and see who got a problem with the order that's been put down. Just watch it. You see me? And somebody gonna fulfill these scriptures. You feel me? Somebody got to play the role of being a rebel. Somebody got to fulfill it. All right, come on, Doc, let's get it.
And so when I don't mean to ask a question by saying so. However, it's saying that they feasting with you, so that means they're in this congregation or whatever, or not. And the Most High, Christ, the Most High is sending Christ back to a church that's without spot or blemish, right? And if we have spot and or blemishes on us, would that be preventing, you know what I mean, would that be preventing the whole church body from being able to do supernatural things like healing the sick, casting out demons and stuff like that? Because I'm pretty sure that the heads or the some of the church members of the congregation sees these certain spirits on these brothers or sisters, you know, and if they're not doing anything or whatever, and not is that counted against us, and we're not going to be receiving. Is that right?
Yeah, when you read Revelations, the 2nd chapter and 3rd chapter, you see he tells us where we doing good at and where we going off at, and he charged the leaders, y'all better get that together, or else. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't always easy being in a position like that. You shouldn't be even looking for it to be easy. You know what I'm saying? Because at times you got to make the tough decisions and just say what it is. You feel me? It tell you to exhort, it tell you to speak, but it also tell you to what? To rebuke at times. No, you got to rebuke. You got to drop the hammer. You got to drop the hammer. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean individually, you know what I'm saying? Like certain people won't be able to do certain things, but as a collective body, you might not be able to get where you need to get to because you're refusing to check the rebellion.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And if it's all about the body, then guess what? That's why it says, mark them that cause division and offenses contrary to the doctrine which you have learned, and what? Play with them. It says avoid them. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such what? Turn away. That's why them scriptures are in there.
Gotcha.
That's why. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got to rebuke. Yeah, and hold members accountable. Yes. This ain't the look. Trip off this. Your boss at your job is going to do that. He's going to correct you and hold you accountable. You feel me? And you get so many strikes before what? You're fired. Now, how does this happen on a physical level? But when we all claim we believe us spiritually, and that it ain't gonna happen. It should be even more accountability. even more, because we see what's at stake. You see? So since when there's no accountability just because we all believe in the same power in his son? That don't make sense. It should be even more accountability. Even more. You feel me? So I hope that makes some sense.
No, it does.
All right.
That makes a lot of sense.
All right, come on, Doc, let's get it.
Verse 14.
Yeah.
Having eyes full of adultery.
Dang. So now, looking at your woman every time she get up, and you ain't even around. You just happen to move out the way or something like that. Like, come on, man. You see what's going on? Like, if you don't check, if we don't hold everybody accountable to divine power, life, godliness, glory, virtue, exceeding precious promises, divine nature, faith, diligence, knowledge, temperance, patience, godliness, brotherly love, the fruits of the spirit. We don't hold everybody to that. Guess what happens? The flip side, right? If you don't maintain righteousness, wickedness is going to creep in. You feel me? And then you look, and it spreads like a cancer, a virus. Yeah, real talk. Come on, Hebrew.
And that cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls.
Beguiling and unstable souls. Boy, beguiling or seductive and what? Unstable souls, man. Come on, Doc.
And heart they have exercised with covetous practices.
Wow, and a mind they have exercised. That mean they used to this. This ain't nothing new. They exercise, right, with covetous practices. Thou shalt not covet is a commandment. I mean, you want somebody else's.
It's the trigger, man.
Yeah.
Say covet is like the trigger.
It is.
That's that sin that coming in, but it's like responsible for most of the stuff that go. You want another guy. You want to change the Sabbath day. You want to go against your parents. You want to murder. You want to kill. You want to steal. You want to birth. All these, you want somebody's wife. Everything in the thought process. And we just read what Paul talked about. All says, most of the sins I be on ain't even with the body, except for that fornication. That's with the body. Join myself to a heart. All the rest of them, they covered it. They don't get talked about it.
It's about what he said. He said, beguiling unstable souls and heart or mind they have exercised with covetous practices. That means, man, yeah, you exercise it and you are constantly practicing at it, which means you're perfect at it. Practice makes perfect, right? Come on, now.
Cursed children.
What kind of children?
Cursed children.
Cursed children. Wow, come on.
Which have forsaken the right way and are gone astray, following the way of Balaam, the son of Bozer, who loved the wages of unrighteousness.
Yeah, get back into the book of Numbers. You'll find out who that is. Come on now.
But was rebuked for his iniquity.
But was rebuked for his what?
His iniquity.
Balaam was a straight sorcerer, which was rebuked for his iniquity. Come on.
The dumb ass, speaking with man's voice, forbade the madness of the prophet. These are wells without water.
These are what?
Wells without water.
That means you're pointless. You're vain. Well, man, how are you a well but you ain't got no water? What purpose are you serving? What purpose do you serve if you a well that has no water? You definitely ain't providing life or water to the village that dug you. You a well without water. Go ahead.
Clouds that are carried with a tempest.
Clouds that is carried about with the wind. All right. Anywhere the wind blows, where you go. All right, go ahead.
To whom the mist of darkness is reserved forever.
You see, so it benefits and profits us in every way to walk in the spirit, how the Most High called us to walk. The opposite of that, it says, man, look, the blackness of darkness is reserved for you. You feel me? Like, ain't nothing coming for you in the next life or this life right here. So it don't profit us none to go against the spirit. It profits us everything to walk worthy of our calling. All right, come on, now, let's get it.
For when they speak great swelling words of vanity, they are lured through the lust of the flesh.
Wow.
Through much wantonness, those that were clean escape from them who live in error. While they promise them liberty
or freedom, go ahead.
They themselves are the servants of corruption.
Are the servants of who?
Of corruption.
See, come on.
For of whom a man is overcome, of the same is he brought in bondage.
Yeah, not sure about it. We've been telling you, you liberated. What are you doing? You understand? Going back to the plantation. What are you doing going back to serve Satan? You see? He talking about all these out of order, rebellious men and women in the assembly that the leaders ain't even checked. You feel me? We're supposed to be maintaining righteousness and challenging our people to be righteous. You don't want to check it, so guess what didn't happen? You got all these spots, those that counted pleasure to ride in the daytime, whales without water, clouds that are carried about with the tempest. Huh? Darkness is reserved for. Come on, Knock, let's get it.
For verse 2 Peter 2, verse 20. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Master and Savior, Yahushua HaMashiach, they are again entangled therein and overcome. The latter end is worse with them than the beginning.
See, you didn't escape the bondage of Satan, right? Then you get caught back by him, and then he has the victory over you. You're gonna be worse off. Gonna be worse. I'm gonna be like, what happened to him? He fought a good fight at first, huh? And guess what? Laid back down with Satan. Start playing with him. You dig? Didn't treat him like an enemy anymore. Let their guards down. It feel good today. Don't matter how good it feel outside. You probably be looking for him.
Right.
I know you somewhere. I know you creeping. It's only right. You trying to steal my salvation. Right? He ain't taking off just because you got baptized. He don't care. I'm coming at you. Yeah. Don't care nothing about that. It's time to bang on him then, man. But look, you've been free. Do not go back and become entangled or be in bondage with him. All right? When you see him, take his head. All right, come on, let's get it.
For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness.
Wow.
Than after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them.
You see what Peter's saying? Keeper? He's saying flat out, it was better you had not even known the truth. It's better off you stayed in the world than to know it, right? Than to turn from it. You feel me? It's worse off for us, y'all. The people in the world that never knew what we know got a better chance than us if we turn away from this. They got a better chance to make it. That means your chilling, eating auntie, you dig, that ain't got a clue about what you talking about, got a better chance of getting in the kingdom than you turn from this. Yeah. This ain't no revolving door. Be in it to win it. Rejoice and believe you got the victory. You did. They tell you in the streets, blood in, blood out.
Right.
Hey, I'm glad it's like that though. That means you got to take it serious. I'm glad it's like that. Finish that last verse. We're gonna close out, man.
But it is happened unto them according to the true proverb. The dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the sow that was washed to her wallowing in the mire. You see what that
saying? The dog can return back to his own vomit. That's Proverbs the 25th chapter. Huh? That means the dog then threw up and came back to eat what he threw up. He returned back to his own vomit. You see what I'm saying? So our chilling, eating, naysaying uncles and aunties and cousins got a better chance at getting in the kingdom than any of us if we turn away from this and go back into the world. It's better off you never knew. Oh, wait. So that's why the scriptures say, make your calling and your election sure. Give me one verse, 2 Peter 1 and 10. Make your calling and election sure, man. Make your calling and election sure. You can do it. That ain't there to scare anybody. That's there to encourage you. You dig? And for you to take it beyond serious, like, man, look, later for that. Yeah, I don't want to be the one that's referred to as a dog returning to his own vomit. Not me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be making their confession. Nah, I don't want to be that. Yeah, I'm in this, and you mean to tell me that my naysaying, chitlin eating cousin eating chitlins
with hot sauce?
Nigga that ain't got a clue about what we talking about. Still celebrating Christmas and 4th of July and Halloween. You got a better chance of getting in the kingdom than me if I turn my back on this. Yeah, he that put his hand to the plow and looking back is not fit for the kingdom. Most High prepare people like that for the sword. Yeah. Huh? We ain't the ones that draw back. We don't draw back. It's one thing we don't do. Go straight forward no matter what anybody got to say about it. All right? Proclaim the victory, y'all. That's what this is all about.
2 Peter chapter 1, verse 10. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
Diligence means be constant with this. You got a calling and you've been chose, but make it sure though. You understand? Meaning be sincere with this. Give diligence. And the only way you're gonna be able to do it is if you're constantly doing it. You can't just be no son or daughter of light on the Sabbath. Nah, you gotta live this. You gotta live it every day, 24/7, 365. Even in your sleep, you gotta live it. Come on, Doc.
For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
If you do these things, you'll never fall. That's right. All right. All praise, all glory, all honor to the Most High, y'all. Owner, possessor, and creator. Owner, creator, and possessor of all things. Long live his anointed, beloved Son in the hearts and minds of the faithful elect. You dig? All praises. We're going to get a prayer off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got any questions or whatever? We got the Feast of Weeks, Kag Shabuot, next, not this first day of the week, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. Here in the STL at Sioux Patches Park. You feel me? If y'all in the area, come on out. It's all good.
Contact information.
Yeah, but there's an email. There's an email in the description box if you want to get added to the email and the text list by the Minister of Information, Nehemiah Ben Israel. Don't just do your whatchamacallit. Don't just do your email. Leave them your phone number and all that too.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the link of the website on Facebook as well and make it part of the description figure out.
Okay.
So people just chime into the page.
Yeah, because he texts, he do all that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, can you explain Isaiah 56? What about it? About the stranger? About the sons of the stranger? Yeah, just witness it with Amos 9, man. You know what I'm saying? They will be had in possession. So yeah, your servants are gonna have to serve, they're gonna have to serve our power. Ain't no getting around it. Just keep it simple. Certain things that seem hard to explain, just keep it simple. Like nothing is gonna trump prophecy. You know what I'm saying? There's too many scriptures to talk about how the heathens are gonna be in bondage or gonna be servants to us in our kingdom. So the sons of them, you understand, are gonna have to keep the commands and worship our Father as well. But they won't be sitting on any thrones and you know what I'm saying, ruling anything or dictating anything. You feel me? And you rather be one of them had in possession of one of the Most High's chosen in his kingdom than you being a natural Israelite and didn't make the kingdom. That's all I was going into. Can I get a reach out? Yeah, no doubt, Hebrew. Todd Tully, me and you rap not that long ago, Hebrew, but yeah, for sure. For sure, Hebrew. It's all good. I thought I gave you my actual number. I be up here, bro, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I be over at the crib. You dig? So please forgive me on that, bro. But yeah, I'll reach out to you. That ain't no problem. Yeah, watch OM Dub. That's just going into how, you know what I'm saying? You better off you can be an Israelite and miss the mark. You feel me? You can be an Israelite and still miss the mark and don't make the kingdom. And there will be heathen servants in the kingdom, being servants and slaves to the children of Israel that make it. You feel me? They got a better place than the Israelites that didn't make it. I couldn't hear what Nehemiah said at first, but I played it back. I want to clarify, I don't condone sex with the first year or without marriage. I support marriage. I just thought 6. Yeah, we say 6 months to a year, you know. You know how quick Israelites move, man.
Yeah, you know, you sit here and you done lay with this woman, you don't know. One, ain't none of y'all probably looking to get yourself even to see if y'all even ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you sit here and study the scriptures, all that birth control and all that stuff is against the law of God, the law of being fruitful and multiply. You're not supposed to be preventing your seed to take root. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be for the mission that was meant.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You have sex, the byproduct of sex is children.
No doubt.
That's just what it is.
No doubt, no doubt.
Then
Yeah, he gonna go through. Yeah.
What about wearing condoms and stuff too?
Yeah.
We'll hit on that tomorrow as well.
That was up, Nehemiah. Y'all know.
The whole class tomorrow about the Shabbat itself.
Yeah, you know, Nehemiah tackle all them controversial topics, so y'all make sure y'all tune in. You know, we all do, but you know, everybody got their own vibration and lane. Need do the overkill. Need gonna overkill some stuff. Need gonna overkill some stuff, man.
She just said that outside. She said,
yeah. No doubt, sister. You know what I'm saying? Take your time and don't do nothing. See Kareem, don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Outside of your spirit, man. You got to get back to listening to what the Most High tell us to do.
And if you have any conscious brothers, or I mean not conscious, but awakened brothers in the truth of the word, or if your father, if your daddy's around, you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be, make sure that you sisters out there is bringing the brothers that is courting you or that wants to court you, you know, around, you know what I'm saying, some elders or your some people in your men in your family. Makes sense. You know, me, yeah, no doubt. Me, in my household, I'm giving my daughter away to a righteous man. To a righteous man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's in the truth. A righteous man. You know, she ain't gonna be some thought, you know what I mean, out here giving the Eleazar buying Israel, you know what I'm saying, a bad name, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you know, I mean, that's just what it is, bro. That's what we supposed to do. So I got daughters too. Daughters, sons, I don't like playing no games around here. Yeah, so no. But yeah, either like to some sisters ain't got fathers and or if they got uncles, whatever. But look, y'all, if y'all in the truth, y'all got elders. You know what I'm saying? Bring them around us. We'll sniff their spirit quick. They get their spirit sniffed quick. We'll put them right in the bullpen. Have some straight shooters around there. Ask them hard questions that most people scared to ask. Like, sister, let's just drop them off on over here on Nehemiah, right on off there over the north side, right over there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it'll be about 10 bros up in that deal. You dig? By the time we get done with him, we'll see if he's solid. Right. We see if he's solid. If he starts sweating. I don't even want to go see them brothers. Yeah. If you bring them to your bros or your elders like that, in the truth, and then when y'all leave, y'all had that conversation about what just happened. He hit you with that. No more. You know you got the wrong one, right? Yeah. If he hit you with that, he ain't talking about that. He ain't talking about that. He ain't talking about that. And look, take advantage a little bit of this because y'all ain't never had this in the old world. Y'all can choose it. Yeah, for real. But so, like what we saying is what you saying, Bina Bith Yahudah Yasher El. The sister got the longest Hebrew name in Israel. Yeah, you can send them. Yeah, you can send them to the STL. Y'all, you come with them. You dig? You come on. Come on with it. You know what I'm saying? We'll put them in the mist. Set them right on in the mist. What's good? You dig? We'll make them feel good. You know. We're welcoming, but he will get grilled. He will get grilled or interrogated, especially if a Nehemiah around. It's really a wrap.
It's really
About to
rap.
go corno.
Yeah, it's really gonna be a problem. I'm telling you, but it's needed though. It's needed though. Good dog, weed. David Anthony, my brother. What's going on, Doc? All right, so it seems like everybody out good. Y'all gonna bad boy to him? Yes.
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 Oh, God. What time you gonna have her back?
Yeah. Be walking was scratching my dome with the machete. Hey man.
You want to machete, people? You got a whole machete in your head.
Man, play no games, man.
But also too though, what it does, it
It also means you got a little protection around it. So that's another thing about women. You know, especially these men that sniff out women that don't have a cover.
Yeah.
And so they don't have it. They run and have their way without women. You know what I'm saying? Doing bad. They think they ain't got no brothers over or no elders over them, no men over there to help them out.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Predators don't deal when there's another alpha male in the building.
Boy, I'm saying when
They
the
don't
wolves, I'm
They
a
don't.
wolf.
They
So
don't.
imagine what the alpha do. What?
They don't.
What?
They don't.
What you talking? Hey, when they know it's another, like he said, another alpha, another straight shooter around. Hey, all they go off the table. They already know, like, oh nah, she got some bros. She don't got brothers. She got some bros. She got some bros. Like, hey, go ahead.
If I may, I don't think most of our sisters on this chat on this honor and humility is not as simple as that to get, you know, saying somebody, you know, me like that or whatever the case may be. What I think is that by them bringing the potential mate or whatever, when that's somebody that's pursuing them around the bros, around some elders and stuff like that, you know, I mean, that didn't sound like that.
The bros.
The bros. It helps in and then they eventually get married. It helps to whereas if there's conflict in the house, you know what I'm saying, it'll be easily for them to come to the elders, you know, or to the men that was like, you know, that she came to help reconcile whatever issues that might be going on in the household or whatever the case may be, instead of him slapping her around or her leaving or, you know what I'm saying, any type of whatever the case may be, out of orderness. Yeah. And I think that by us doing that, and by the sisters, you know what I'm saying, doing that, even by the brothers doing that, like, look, I'm interested in her. I like her, you know, talking to a brother, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, whatnot, you know. And let's say, for instance, I tell Mally, hey, Mally, I'm interested in that woman, you know what I'm saying. What is your thoughts?
The boys in love.
What is your thoughts?
They got socket and Joffrey. The boys in love.
The boys in love.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. My man.
What you like?
Yeah.
And it helps, you know what I mean? It helps to get some advice from the brothers or whatever the case may be. Again, you know, sisters out there, we're just saying, you know, we're not trying to get in y'all business, brothers and sisters or whatever the case may be. But right now at this time, especially if you're trying to pursue a woman or if a man's pursuing you and whatnot, yes, of course, use that intuition, that spirit of discernment that the Most High put upon all of us. And then also, too, it says in the scripture, you know, saying, prove a friend, you know, don't be so quick to rush in, you know what I'm saying, into a relationship. You know, we're not in the time, and I know the Most High does not change, but mentally and spiritually, we're not in the time of Isaac and Rebecca, you know what I'm saying. Rebecca, you know, got off her camel, and Isaac took her into to his tent and his mother's tent, and they was, you know, they did whatever they did, and they became one. But we're not in that time right now, you know what I'm saying. So take your time, you know. You don't want to be conjoined, you know what I'm saying, with a harlot. And brothers and sisters, you don't want to be conjoined to a raving lunatic.
Right, Ike Turner.
Yeah.
Somebody whooping the wig off your head. No, you don't want none of that. You know what I mean? Then your brothers got to go get carnal.
Right.
Like, hold on, that's sis. What you doing? What you think this is? Feel me? He know what it is. He look out that. He look out that window. It be about 20 bros, the front and back though. Like, yeah, you need to come on out here. What you say? Yeah, real thing. This. Yeah. Let's prevent all that.
Yeah.
I prevent all that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, brothers done had to do some things in the past. Just have to, hey. What you think you just finna be whooping on one of ours, and you think you like what you think? Because certain brothers, and that come from us, y'all not bringing them around, and we don't get to sniff nobody's spirit.
And that ain't for us either. I mean, even though we were standing in the board.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't give us a chance to sniff his spirit, so you can get a real response from us to be like, look, nah, don't mess with him. He ain't talking about nothing, and he ain't got a chance to feel us and be like, nah, I better not go there with her. Even if I was thinking about it, man, that's a whole bunch of them, and they know so-and-so and know so-and-so, and they men's.
Yeah, you'll see some.
They men's. You know what I'm saying? They, like, you know, like, hey, what? They mess around,
I'm not a boy.
They mess around and take it there. You feel me? Like, and that's good. Like we need to feel each other's spirit. You understand? He need to know. All right. Well, we need to know what you plan on doing with our sister. You understand? And we need to be. We need to be hearing for life, marriage, all this type of courting and getting yourself together. No, we need to be hearing all that. You understand? And he needed it. Just being around us. Like, yeah, I better not. I better level up, and I better not even try none of that extra. And trust me, our sister gonna know she ain't finna be provoking you. She ain't finna be in your face trying to, you know what I'm saying, like beat you up and do all this extra.
Oh no, we don't allow that either.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, she gonna be in check. That's why we throwing the whole year courtship out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you rebel and go do your own thing, but whatever judgment come down behind it, that's on y'all.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Y'all coming to us for any type of account. We throwing a year courtship out there, courtship papers. You understand? Files, get the Bibles. They got the marriage certificates in front of them. One of these brothers gonna be gonna get a state seal, be a notary, so that way whatever we stamp can be an official document. We go record it. We can do all that, man. We can do whatever. I'm just saying, like, we need a chance to go ahead and check that. He needed to sniff that off us, like, yeah, they mean. Ain't finna play none of that. You know what I'm saying? So even if he had a winkling of being scandalous, which he shouldn't, but even if he did, by the time he meet us, it's gonna get sniffed out. Yeah, that's gonna be on. You ain't gotta worry about none of that. It did. And if he just so happened to be a strangler or somebody that done lost his mind, he gotta see us. He gotta see us. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta protect our sisters too. You dig? And you sisters can't be just using that at your advantage either, thinking, now what? Huh?
So bad.
Yeah, like provoking a man. Don't do that either, man, because there's lives at stake here. Yeah. All these men got families and wives, you know what I'm saying? Children we need to get back to. So don't provoke no man to doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's balanced, and that's why, you know, the counseling need to go down. We need to rap about certain things. Take your time, like Yak was saying. Take your time, man. Take your time. You know? Yeah, because it's a lifelong venture you going on. Lifelong.
And don't be simple either, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that we trying to be in y'all business and trying to tell y'all what to do, this, that, and the third. I'm from the order of Melchizedek. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Christ is king.
He is. He is. And it's still order within his body and congregation. Major league order. More order than it was in Aaron's order.
Right.
How about that? You feel me? People claiming Melchizedek and don't know nothing about no order. It said the first word is order. Madness, man. All right, so that's what it is, y'all. I pray y'all got some understanding and edified, and may the Most High be glorified. We're going to say the Hebrew song. We're going to pray, or Hebrew prayer. We're going to pray out, you dig? Matthew, the 6th chapter. I need to forget someone I know I was not really doing. Forgiven. I'll pray. We're going to pray on out. Thank y'all again for y'all prayers and y'all support, man. And then y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Shabbat. Y'all willing. Another 12 hours. We right back up. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Brother Nehemiah going to bring some nukes to the table. You know what I'm saying? All praise the
Facts.
glory and honor to the Most High. Y'all pray for Poppy Shoe. See, she went on the chat today. Y'all pray for her.
Oh yeah, you gotta check in on that. So somebody check in on that
Yeah,
sister.
she all
Well, the
good.
sister yesterday that
Yeah, she
that
usually
we was
pretty
supposed to
diligent.
pray for her.
Very seldom take off.
The other sister too. Remember that other sister?
All right, y'all. Y'all repeat after me. Let's get it done. All praise, all glory, all honor to the Most High. Long live the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. All right. Y'all good with me and mine. In the comment, y'all, you good, brother?
Yeah, I like to be by that
Oh, okay.
same time.
Okay. Abinu.
Abinu.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Ji Kadesh.
Yikadesh.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Tabo.
Tabo.
Makuteka.
Makuteka.
Yeah, I say.
Yeyase.
Ratzonka.
Ratsonka.
Kabashamayim.
Kabashamayim.
Cain.
Cain.
Baret.
Baret.
Etlakem.
Etlakim.
Kukenu.
Kukenu.
Tanglanu.
Tanglanu.
Hayon.
Hayon.
Uslaklanu.
Uslaklanu.
Oh.
Oh.
Kataenu.
Katainu.
Kamo.
Kamo.
Shel Soking.
Shelsokim.
Gam.
Gam.
Anaknu.
Anaknu.
Lakotin.
Lakotin.
Lanu.
Lanu.
Wa'o.
Wa'o.
Tabienu.
Tabienu.
Lide.
Lide.
Nisayo.
Nisayon.
King.
King.
In.
In.
Kopzenu.
Kotsenu.
Min Hara.
Mihara.
Kilaka.
Kilaka.
Hamamlaka.
Hamamlaka.
Wahabura.
Wahabura.
Wahati Baret.
Wahati Baret.
Laome.
Laome.
Olamin.
Olami.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty Yah. That's right. Long to the King of Kings. Yahoo. All right, y'all. We about here. Thank y'all for y'all prayers and y'all support. Y'all willing, enjoy the rest of y'all Shabbat. Y'all willing, we right back up tomorrow around noon or 12:30ish.
Y'all gonna need y'all pseudepigraphers, volumes 1 and 2. You'll need your book of Enoch. You'll need your apocrypha, and
look at the camera and tell
you'll need all
them.
that.
Oh, and Mama and her 7th son is open again for business.
And bring you some of that.
Yeah, it's in the description.
You know what I'm
It's in the
saying?
description.
I got
So
it already.
get both of these. You need both of these tomorrow. Both of these. You'll need your regular standard sword. You got the 1611 edition. Then you'll have the apocrypha in it. If not, bring your apocrypha. Of course, bring your standard sword. This is the one you need for your heart of sight.
Well,
like
Enoch is in there. Enoch's in both of them.
Yeah, it should be. Enoch should be in this.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, definitely bring all that tomorrow. We're going in all that. We're going in. We're going to uncover the Shabbat on the Shabbat.
Wrong with the King.
All praises, bro. May Most High bless your mouth, bro. Bless all the edification and everything. All praises. All right, so let's get it done. All right, y'all. To the next time, y'all stay focused. Pray for us so we continue to pray for y'all.
That's right.
Most High bless. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom.